But yeah, Stebo, get ready. We live. We live, Stebo.
Outer Raven.
Assemble! Dun, 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 dun. Welcome today, people. Welcome, welcome. The Kingdom Arcs are back, baby. We're doing them again. We'll bring them back. Sorry for the long break, but we're almost done. We've almost caught up to the now the recurring chapters. Hey!
Not gonna lie, I saw your link and then I completely forgot to click it.
Oh no, anyways, this guy.
I
Oh,
knew I was reading
typical,
something.
typical. Now you can never say I need to go to AA meetings now, Captain.
No,
Hey, hey.
I maybe get Alzheimer's, get the Moras Alzheimer's.
Oh yeah, that's catching on, people. Watch
Yeah,
out for that. Morass Alzheimer's is catching on, people. Watch out. But
he
yeah,
said, not me,
welcome.
Moras.
But no, you said it out. You said it. Don't even lie. You said it out. But welcome today, people. Today we're doing the Way Fire Dragons arc for the Kingdom arc discussion. I know we haven't done it in a long time, but we're bringing them back now. We're almost done. We're going to catch up to now the reoccurring weekly chapters. So we're just going to start with this. It's not a big arc, but it's quite a good arc. It's only like 22 chapters from chapter 379 to 401. But to me, it's quite like out for a small art. It's really like it's quite epic because you get to see some characters we haven't seen in a while. We haven't seen Tao in a while since the coalition. We haven't seen Ouhon do his thing for a while. We get to see the Wayfire dragons. Like, what do you guys think about this arc, just in general, before we get into it?
I liked it a lot, just from the later perspective, which we're talking about, for the idea that they were going around basically like throwing ideals at each other. I forgot the main guy's name, the main dragon. Um, the guy that
Oh,
captures, obviously,
oh, Gaimo.
Gamma, yeah. And I liked how he was kind of like forcing Shin to like pick his ideals on the battlefield. Then like they got pretty dark because obviously like I was reading it like chapter by chapter, when the scene where Gaimo first captures I was about to call her 1010. Can't think of her name. Damn it.
Cairo 10, yeah,
Cario
Cairo.
10.
Yeah, Career
Cairo
10.
10.
When we captured her, like they all refer to her as like, yeah, she's probably getting raped right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's dark. It is dark, man. Because the one
Yo,
thing
man, I
Kingdom
thought she was
doesn't
really gonna
skip
get
on.
raped, son. I saw
I
somebody in the
know.
Discord like 10 getting fucked. So I was like, what?
Nah, but luckily there's someone who saves the day. There's a reason she doesn't get it, and not in the way that you'd expect. No like hero shit, but it's smart what they do basically. So, but yeah, guys. So, any thoughts 44 before we get into it?
But the arc,
Yeah.
yeah, it was nice. I mean, but like the author was constantly expanding his like first we had the six legendary generals.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had like their rivals. Now we're getting like three fire dragons. So it's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
constantly expanding his.
And we
You
get
sound
to
really
see
quiet,
some.
Heavens.
Yeah, 44. Yeah, we can.
Right. Maybe it's because I slept didn't sleep enough. But
No,
wait,
it sounds like you're far away from your mic than usual.
now better?
It's better. Anyways, go on. Sorry.
All right, so let's just get into this chapter, I guess, like this whole arc and stuff. So it
Yeah.
basically.
By the way,
Oh no,
yes,
you go
different
for it.
PC. So it's a different PC. Maybe that's why.
So you sound like a completely different person.
Really.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Nick, you took your spotlight. Go on.
I know, I did to people all the time, so I guess it's a bit of it's just yeah, I'm getting my dues. But anyway, let's get into this. Like the first beginning from 379, guys, chapter 379. We see how things are going. We see the savage that is Tao. Like even though my boy Oki, the goat, he got killed off, he still had his little vice commanders and stuff, and Tao being the best of them. Like
It's
already he's
pronounced
on his
toe.
Yeah,
this
you tell.
guy, this guy. Oh, okay. Why don't you talk then, Steve? All right.
I'm just saying, you might be confusing some people.
Total. Is this the way? Is this our accents are different? Okay. You say I want a sandwich. I just say I
I
want a
mean, I mean,
sandwich.
I mean, no.
Yeah.
Steve says like the correct Japanese one. So
Yep. Come on, Nikki.
Oh, okay. Fucking
Have
okay.
respect for someone's culture.
Okay. All right, Tao. Yeah. So Tao, we see Tao basically going going up against one of the Wei Fire Dragons. Actually, not even a Wei Fire Dragons. It's one of the Wei Great Generals, and we find out it's the general that we haven't seen since the Coalition arc. Dun dun dun. Gahome. He's back. He is back. And he's given. It seems like Toe is on the run now at the moment in this arc. So it's like he's being pushed back, and he's asked for reinforcements. And guess who comes along? Dun, 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 dun. It's Shin and Ouhon. So what did you guys think when Shin and Ouhon got introduced?
Ouhon.
Yeah, I was just about to say, man, I hate to do this again. But
Yeah.
Oh my, that okay, man. I'll leave the name pronouncing to you, gosh. Shin Ouhon. All right.
I mean, how do you pronounce Oki's name?
Oki, he's the
Ayo.
bro. I won't mispronounce his
There you
name.
go. You know they're from the same family, right?
Oh,
Yeah, well, like, yeah, whatever, man. But at least Oki's got actually no, he's got just as many vowels. Well, it doesn't matter, man. There's enough about this, like fucking alphabets and shit. Okay, stop this madness. I asked the question, guys. What do you think about Shin and Ouhon like coming into the chapter?
not gonna lie, I was like waiting for that because we've seen like fights like Goku versus Vegeta and Naruto versus Sasuke. So this was like, it was like finally, like we get two rivals fighting.
Yeah, I just saw it again, trying to reread through it, and I thought it was cool. But the best part about it is that it illustrates the difference between them and the generals, bro. Because like Toe just came in between them and blocked everything. They was going all out. He
Yeah,
did that with
exactly.
one strike, bro. It was just like, you little niggas need to chill.
Exactly.
Exactly, man.
Oh my days.
He
That's
gave me
and the thing.
chills, bro.
It's true, man. Like, and the thing I like about it is just Ouhon. You don't even know if he's. I think he's probably is trying to kill Shin just to test him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's really trying to actually hurt him just to see if he's actually got stronger. Because the rivalry and everything. Like, every time they meet each other, they're always just like talking bad about each other. Especially Ouhon. He's like 44 said, it's like Vegeta and Goku basically.
Reminds me of Eustace.
Eustace? What Eustace
Yeah,
kid?
I quit. Yeah, I quit like Mohan or Mo. Oh my god, I can't say it. Help me, Sibo.
Moten.
Moten. Damn it. Okay, I equate him to Law.
Oh,
Oh, okay, I see.
Like, it's kind of the three like equal people, equal rivals.
Yeah.
Like, I like Sasuke to me would be more like I won't say what's her. God, I'm struggling today.
Kyoukai.
Kyoukai. But
Yeah, you can't mispronounce. You can pronounce. Actually, you can't
I
mispronounce
mispronounced. I forgot
Kyoukai.
it.
That's even worse, man. That's even worse.
Too many fucking names. Too many animes.
it's not worse.
But yeah,
Not worse.
so yeah. Also, we get the introduction of the remnants of the Wave Fire Dragons, which we will find out why there's only 3 of them. Because apparently, this is what 7 Wave Dragons, Wave Fire Dragons, if I'm
Yeah, it
correct.
was 7 originally.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
then
the
we find
betrayal.
out there's a savage. There is a savage in that group that survived. But yeah, we'll talk about that a bit later because they explain the backstory of a certain character who is a beast. I have to admit. Oh my days.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Yeah, not yet. What do you mean spoilers? It's in the arc, Steve-O.
No, you heard him. No spoilers. Come on.
Oh my days, this guy.
Keep this spoiler clean.
Oh my god. But anyway, we found out that now Toes. Okay, Gab, you pronounce the name from now, Steve-O. You pronounce.
Yeah.
Toe.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say toe like my toes. So toe, yeah.
Yeah.
Being the general is now literally. We find out that Gahome has literally set up the way because they're doing a campaign into Wei right now. But the way that Gahome set up his forces, it seems that almost impenetrable. Like, and now with the addition of the remnants of the Wei Fire Dragons, we got Gaimo. Gaimo. I'm not even gonna say any more about that guy, but we know. And then it's Shihaku. Shihaku. Ooh, that nigga Shihaku, boy. His backstory is savage. So that might be a spoiler already, Stebo, but it doesn't matter right now.
His
And
name is
then
Earl She.
it's his full name Shihaku, and then he's got L Shi as well. But anyway, see, I can correct you on that, Stebo. Go check the wiki if you don't
Yeah.
believe me. And then
You know who you
we
talk
have.
about?
Oh no, I was talking about Shihaku.
Steve-O's the Wiki King.
Hey, we're diverting from the stream, guys. Let's keep on topic about freaking wikis and shit. But anyway, so the three Wayfire dragons that are left
Started.
is Gaimo. I'll say Earl Shi / Shihaku. Even name could be used. And then we've got Ryu. Am I pronouncing that as wrong as well, Steve-O?
I think it's pronounced Rayo.
Oh, okay, Rayo. It's Rayo, okay.
When will
Just
you
to be safe, anytime you see that OU, just pronounce it as O.
Yep.
Oh my god, man! I feel like I'm back in English class. This guy's fucking weird.
Damn, y'all got English class in England?
We got an American Steve-O.
Shakespeare
Well.
and stuff. We gotta learn about the god that is Shakespeare, the goat. He's spitting them. He's spitting. Thou art thou, thy shall not kill thy love. Yes, Shakespeare.
You're gonna have topic.
Yeah, I know, my bad. But anyway, let's get back into topic. We see that all having a little meeting now. So Ouhon, this is on page 380, by the way, chapter 380, guys. And we see Tou, Ouhon, Shin, Kyoukai, Kyoten, all having a meeting and seeing how that Gahome set up his forces when they're trying to invade Wei at the moment. And practically from the protege that is I can't even pronounce her name properly. Karyoten, she even notices
Kairoten.
that Karyoten, she even
Kairoten.
notices Karyoten, she even notices that the way Gahome set up his forces is actually just flawless. Like there's not, she even says there's no single flaw in it. So it's just like it shows there's a lot of young guns because Gahome doesn't look that old. You know what I mean? Like Tou, we know has got a few years on him. Like he's still a protege as well, but he looks like a elderly Frenchman, like no middle-aged Frenchman with his very French moustache. So what did you guys think about the way that when Gahome entered and the way they're trying to work out how to invade Wei?
Wait, ask the
Not
question again?
No, I was
Yeah,
thinking,
okay.
what do you guys think about them having a discussion about how to invade Wei? Because essentially the way to go home makes up his forces, it's like he's made it impenetrable. So
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting Karyoten or even Kyoukai to say something like different. They were basically like the general strategists. I felt like
yeah,
Ouhon got like too much of a boost now compared to Shin.
yeah, that's true. I guess that's a fair point. Because the thing we realize is, well, what was that?
That was my
Watching,
phone.
Okay.
Stupid. All right. Anyway, let's getting back to the chapter. So what about you guys? What else did you think about? Do you think any of the other strategists would have said something like what 44 said? Well, no answers, guys.
I was waiting for
Everyone is
Steve-O to go.
Ask that again?
okay. Okay. Essentially, because Gohome, the way he set up the formation, right? Did you think that Kyoten or Kyokai, like being the strategist, would have figured a way to get to break through that? Obviously, to break through that impenetrable defense that Gohome has set up.
Most likely, yeah. I think Kyoukai is going to end up being a better strategist than a lot of the people in the series. Besides, I would say, oh my god, I can't remember her name again. The little girl,
Karyoten?
Karyoten. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, but yeah. Besides her, like I think she's going to be the best at the end of the series. But I think Kyoukai is going to still be up there.
Yeah.
So I think
agree
that she
with
would be able to do it. But like, I think that like go. Oh my god, I'm struggling today. Gome. Is one of
The
the
homie, yeah.
fuck you, but I think he is one of the best strategists in the series at the current point because obviously his whole father at the beginning of the series against oh, I'm gonna give up. Anyways, but yeah, I just think that he's probably one of the better in the series.
Yeah, because I think out of everybody, like I remember from the coalition arc, Roboku's the one person is like after Mobu went ham and killed the guy from Chu. Like he was worried about how everyone's gonna react in the rest of the forces, but Gahome he was just chilling. He just knew what to do. He reacted like he kept cool, calm, and collected, and he was just like, yeah, that's when I knew this guy was on point. I was like, this guy's definitely going to be a problem later. What about you, Steve? What did you think?
You talking about the same question you asked
Yeah, the one. Yeah.
about whether or not Karyoten and Kyoukai would be able to see a way through Gohome's formation?
Yeah.
Well, Karyoten straight up said it didn't have any flaws.
I know, but before you saw that, did you think they would figure it out? Because it's,
Oh yeah. I thought the Karyoten would be able to in time, but I didn't think that Kyoukai would figure a way through it though. It it seemed like it was extremely complex in the way that they were talking about it before Karyoten even delivered on how she felt about it. It it seemed as if that it was something that only a strategist who's of a particular level could even decipher. And I think that Karyoten is just on another level from Kyoukai in terms of strategy.
yeah, I agree to that. Cause that's like, because Kyoka is a sick fighter as well, so she has to worry about both things. While Kiryu 10 can just worry about being a strategist the whole time. So that's, yeah. But also, we have to mention Toe, because even Toe realizes like straight away that there's no way of getting through this formation apparently, and then it was gonna ask about getting Usen's reinforcements from up north. But then this is something I didn't see coming, man. Ouhon was the guy who figured out how to get through.
Ouhon.
Oh, okay. Let's make this rule, guys. Whatever way we pronounce it, let's just then we can correct that at the end of this stream. All right. Too much interrupting about pronunciations and stuff.
Wait, who corrected you again?
44.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear him.
Okay. Oh, okay. But, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, anyway, the fact that is that okay, Ouhon is the one who actually finds a strategy to break through the formation, which was quite surprising to me. Like it showed he's like we haven't seen him since the coalition out properly, and that was it's shown that he's been developing like slowly in the background for a while now. Because especially like the way that everyone reacted as well, like Toe's always got a troll face, so it doesn't matter, but his right hand dude was like, what the hell? Like, he didn't know what to say. And Shin's always just like, oh, because Shin's basically a bit of a brute, so he doesn't really understand strategy that much. But he was surprised as well. And even Osen himself, the guy predicted that Toad needed his help, and he was surprised that Shin that Toad didn't ask for it yet. And then he discovers why, because of his son Ouhon. So what do you guys think about that of Ouhon's strategy?
I thought it was pretty good. Like I thought that he again one of the other characters in the series that knows based off of combat strength, how to fucking play the. Oh my god, sorry, I'm playing a game. But no, go ahead. Sorry, I'm this is off day for me.
You meant play. You meant make strategies.
Yeah, because we have to remember he is the son of Usen, which to me people who are further in kingdom will understand this, and it was shown earlier during the coalition arc. But this guy might be one of the brightest minds in all of China. or maybe the world at that time actually, like strategy wise. So like when we see them discussing on the table and stuff, we see that. What did you guys think of Ouhon's plan though?
Um, it's it's kind of risky. It makes sense for his character. Maybe that's why Karyotan, like, I thought that it was a little too much, you know, that even like Karyotan, the strategist. I mean, we know that she's gonna be like I don't know what to compare her with. Like the strategists that we see at the end of the series. So I thought that was a little too much, but I think I understand now. It's because Ryutan is always like safe, playing it safe,
Yeah,
and Ouhon is it's kind of he's kind of always like in a risky business like Shin. So maybe that's the only thing that got the edge.
yeah, because I think I realized because yeah, I agree with you as well on that because it's because Kyoten hasn't ever been like she's been in a few wars now, but she's never like Uhon has so much experience and his dad being Usen as well. I think that must have had a lot of influence on him when he thinks about strategy wise. And Kyoten like you're saying is just like she doesn't take risks because I don't think she sees she's it's like having it's like being taught how to fight outside and being taught how to fight in like how can I explain it?
In the school.
Yeah, in the school, yeah. So like a martial arts teacher teaching you how to fight, and then you yourself going out there and fighting and just learning on the fly. So it's just a difference of their own methods of how they learn how to become strategists. So it's quite yeah, that's quite interesting. And we have to also add the aspect that the fact Uhon is Osen's son, and Uhon seems like he even does say that when he spoke out loud, it was his personal feelings because he doesn't want to be seeming as needing his dad's help. Because to me, it's kind of hinted that that relationship is not like Uhon's always trying to prove himself to Usen. Like, do you guys feel that way as well, or
Not like he's trying to prove himself.
as in like prove himself as like a great warrior and stuff? Because Usen's already like he's already seen as a protege and people know of him. You know what I mean, all over Quinn. And Uhon being the son as well, and the fact they had Oki in the family, like Uhon's got a lot to live up to, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know their relationship yet, the way they interact, so I
Yeah,
can't really.
that's fair point, fair point. But I think it's I'm just saying like because when I first read this, it hinted at like it was hinted at a bit that their relationship like he wants to just prove himself to his dad, you know what I mean? So just a tiny bit, it wasn't a lot, but I could see it there. And the funny thing as well, did you guys laugh at the part that there was the general that was already there, and then Uhon basically says he's got to stay back, and it has to be him, Shin, and like him and Shin to break through.
Uh, oh yeah, yeah, I remember that now.
And the
Like,
funny thing is, yeah, sorry, you go for it,
no,
full.
no, no, you continue.
Now I was just kind because it made me laugh because it's like he's talking so brashly, like he's not like he's because even though Uhon and Shin and even Moten are very impressive and they're impressed in the war and stuff, at the same time they still don't have the respectability to like talk to their superiors that way. But he's just like, nah, he's just like he just tells it how it is. Like you're not good enough to like what to do anything about it. You got to change strategy. So me and Shin's army will invade the main forces, and you have to just like you'll come as well, but you're not the main. You're not going to be one of the main people. And he even tells, and the funny thing, he even tells Toe to hang back, like he shouldn't invade. He has to just keep his forces at bay as a distraction. And like the whole idea of striking with 3 armies at the same time, especially. That's like I thought that was quite insane. Like, what did you guys think about it? Because if one of the armies fails, essentially they all die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
that's why like Ouhon has like these risky moves.
mm,
He makes different kind of strategies, I think.
that's true. That is true.
It's perfect for the situation because because Gohome was his name, right?
Yeah, go home, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a player like Karyoten, but he had the
Yeah,
advantage. Yeah, he had the advantage of the defense, I think.
I'm back.
exactly. Okay, what's up, Steve? Yeah, we're just talking about Ohan's plan to like break through the formation and stuff using the 3 armies. And we thought it was like I was just mentioning how funny it was that Ohan, like he's basically a rookie, just comes over and just takes over the strategy, and everyone agrees to it.
Hmm.
Is that your
Is
response,
that
Steve?
all?
Is that all? Hmm.
Like he's
I agree. You speak the true.
Fair enough.
unprecedented.
Fair enough.
Well, honestly, I think Toe was probably already thinking of it. I think he was like just really testing him and Shin, and the only reason that like the plan actually went through is that it was actually viable in Toe's eyes.
I think yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Now, because we find out a bit
that's
later
the way I
why.
see it.
No, because you're actually totally right because you do find out a bit later about why Toe was so happy to let like Ohan take over the strategy wise, which is quite interesting. It's quite good, and like we even hear like the respect that Toe has as well is quite crazy. Like one of the Way Fire Dragons, if I don't want to mispronounce her name before Stebo corrects me again, but Ray U, is that right,
Ray O.
Stebo? Ray O, right? Ray O, even she rates Toe so like ridiculously high, and thinks he's the best general that Quinn has, which is quite yeah that is quite a compliment from the enemy as well, you know.
Yeah,
Especially when there's still Mobu around, Usen, Kanki, like these 4 people all together are just like I don't know, maybe not Mobu because I don't fuck with Mobu too much because of the whole Oki shit.
oh, come on now. He made up for
I'm
that.
sorry, man.
Come
I'm
on
sorry,
now.
man. I still hold a grudge for that
How do
Oki
you
shit, man.
like?
I know. I'm sorry, man. But Oki just like he's fucking. He made up for it a bit in Coalition, but it's like it's too late, man. People died because of his mistakes, man. Too late.
Little too late.
Yeah, way too late. But the fact that Toe is considered by Ray O. That's right, Stebo.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. Whereas by Ray O is one of the strongest general in Quinn, just because of his experience of being of Oki. Because I never really thought about that deeply before. Like, did you guys ever think about that deeply? Like, he could be the best general just because of his interaction with Oki.
I kind of think he is. Just at least in terms of like he seems to be able to like formulate a strategy pretty well. And the only other guy we see that like that level would probably be like Osen. And then I think his like skills in combat, like because even Oki said like he thinks that he's almost better than him. And we see how like OP Oki is. So like I could see
Yeah.
him being better than Oki, to be honest.
Oh, blasphemy!
I mean
Blasphemy!
Oki
Don't
said
say
it.
that. No, hey, he was giving the guy some confidence,
Okay.
man. Confidence. You gotta boost up your vice commanders, man. You gotta tell them. You could be better than me someday. That's what you gotta tell them, man.
But yeah, no, I actually think that he might be like the guy who succeeds Oki, and like he's only one of the other people in like the series that like sees Shin for what he is, and all the other like younger guys for like what they could be, I should say, and their potential. Which is why during that arc he kind of like makes them step up and shit, which is kind of cool. So I think he has an
Yeah,
eye for like future strong people,
yeah, that's true.
and Oki and damn, I can't think of his name. The guy from the first arc, the like warrior type general.
Oh, you're talking about the guy who got killed by got killed in
In
Coalition arc,
Coalition,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, yeah. I can't. No, he's a
You remember
beast.
him,
I forgot
Steve?
his name.
Wait, which one?
I can't think of his name. The guy who dies in Coalition gives his shield to
Oh,
Shin.
Dukio.
Yeah,
Kyo, yeah.
DKO. How can I forget DKO? Yeah, DKO
But
gets killed by
You knew.
that the beast.
but
What?
yeah, that's
Who
oh, go
said
on.
you knew? Did someone just go you knew?
I said that.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
Chinese
like
fans in the house.
I think like with the whole like burning like passion and burning like desire that he would mention, that the flames that will like be on the battlefield. I think that he was referring more so to like people that could turn the tide of battle, but also like future like strong leaders.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think that's like I think Toe's like that as well.
Yeah, I definitely because like he was the only person like I've never seen someone use a sword like it's a propeller. If you know what I
Yeah,
mean, it's
makes
like
things
looks
like
so
that.
insane.
It
Like oh
reminds me
my
of
god.
I
Talking
just
about
think
Toe?
yeah. I can't remember what. I think it's the Middle Eastern people that used to use those all the time. The Persians. I think it's the scimitar.
Scimitar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the curved blade at the end of it.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I saw it as like how he used his sword. Like all he did is
Yeah,
really lop their heads off. Like he didn't really do anything else. Like he'd go only for fucking their vitals, which is cool.
yeah,
But that
that's true.
shows his like skill as a swordsman is like really high
Yeah,
up there.
that's true. That is really true actually.
Yeah.
But the thing I found really interesting as well is like we get to hear more about like from Rayu's point of view, like what certain generals think about wars and stuff, and some obviously some generals think it's just about like blood and guts and violence, which it is. But Ray O's view of wars is essentially to kill the other generals. It's like she just wants to be known as the general that takes all the generals' heads, kind of thing, which I thought was quite an interesting philosophy. Like she doesn't really care about winning the war, but as long as she kills the general, she thinks that it's like taking the king. You know what I mean in chess. Essentially, everything else will you win automatically. So yeah. So is that what are your feelings on that, guys?
Yeah, I think Tao is someone that um, really knows more. So sorry, Toe. So someone that really knows the in depth like of war, because like they're like for instance like they kind of mentioned throughout the series that they're like generals who like are generals, but they don't really physically fight. So therefore, they don't really know like how like the battle gets laid out.
Yeah.
And so like I feel like Toe, yeah, Toe's one of them. TC was getting me double checking myself. Toe's really one of them. That is the guy who's like Oki, who and Dukio, who really is the intuition guy. Like he can tell what's going to happen on the battlefield because of his battlefield experience. Whereas
Yeah.
others like Kario 10, like they learn not through direct combat, but through like strategy and like in terms of like a board like chess game style strategies where like I'm trying to think of like a better way to put it. Like it's more
Mhm.
not human emotion based. It's more so like just raw thinking.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, it
That's
makes sense for this person to go there. But then when you people like Shin who do the crazy shit, that like basically like completely throw your like strategy out the window.
yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of people like that.
Because like I get what you mean. There's like a lot of people that because they haven't like been in the fights and they don't know that the shift of war can turn just because of one event. It can just change everything so quickly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what was quite interesting. Yeah, that's a good point about that, definitely. And just like this is the last part, but the beginning of the war anyway is we see a little like a map. It's on chapter 381 and page 9 if anyone's following out there and us following on Haven right now. We see like how the map's set up. So it's like Ouhon versus El Shi, and it's Shin versus Gaimo, and it's Toe versus Ray O. And all the rest of those guys, like Ouhon planned, got sidelined. They're just dealing with just some average forces, but we see where the main battles are happening. So it's like Ouhon versus Shi, Shin versus Gaimo, and Ryu versus Toe. Like, did any of you guys think like they should they're gonna have an easy time like getting through or even though it's a ridiculous question.
Like you're saying, going through the defense and shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, like you kind of expect, like obviously Shin to be able to do it because main character plot hacks sometimes. But but other than that, like I kind of was hoping that they were going to hold out for quite a while, which they kind of did, I guess. Like Tou didn't really like go on the battlefield at all, really like put past where he was like stationed. Kind of left it up to Shin and Ouhon's like full like perspective of being able to do what they have to do. And so you kind of expected them to do it. But like obviously once they clashed, which we're just kind of skipping far ahead, so I won't go too much into it, but once they started clashing with like the opposing generals, it was interesting, especially like Ouhon's like perspective of it. Like because like you get the backstory of the guy who practices with a spear like every day.
Yeah, Shi. Like when Shi and Gaimo introduced, it's like I have to admit they were pretty amazing. Like I have to say that's very true. And I think we'll keep forgetting that I keep forgetting to mention there is another guy who's part of that kind of free army person, and that's the guy I've been mispronouncing his name, but his name is the Rokumi, and he has his own little arm. Yeah, Rokumi. What did you pronounce his name, man?
I've always pronounced it as Rokuomi. I might be wrong though.
No, you're never wrong, Steve. I believe in you.
Rokiomi. Oh, that's it. Screw it. I'm saying it my way. Fuck this shit. Rokumi. Yeah. Steve-O's version can be seen at the end. You can just literally just name everyone's version properly. Wow, everyone. You can just be like, you said it wrong this time. Then, but yeah, whatever. But as we continue, now let's just get to the meat and stuff. There's a lot of stuff that happens in discussions about the strategy and stuff, but now we already kind of explain about how they're gonna do it. Like, if you check the chapter and page 9, you can see how it's all laid out and everything. And the thing about this move, me and 44 already talking about how risky it is, because essentially, if one person fails, they all die. Like they can't be able to get the encampment where the general is, where Gohome is. So it's quite impressive how Ouhon's like just developed to take big risks. You know what I mean?
It reminds me of Osen, where like certain characters will give Osen like complete power to do whatever he wants with the strategy.
Very true.
I know you guys caught up, all know what I'm talking about with the throw it out the window. That's kind of how I see Ouhon. Sorry.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, you're right, and it makes sense because he is his son. So it's like, why not? They should like. I'm not saying they inherit it, but he obviously wants to like look up to. He looked up to his father, and Oki especially is around as well. And so who was around? Hashtag fuck Mobu. I'm sorry, I just had that.
Come on, son.
I'm sorry, man.
Like, why?
The Oki thing still hurts a bit, man. It still hurts.
Can you explain why you hate Jinbei, Reiju, and Oki? Mobu?
No, I don't hate. Okay, that's for One Piece stuff. We can't talk about that now. But Oki's self-explanatory why I hate Mobu. So there's no reason for me to explain that again. But anyway, like continuing, like the first day, the whole plan is from Ouhon's side of things that they're gonna attack all 3 people at the exact same time, and miraculously, the way especially because it's back in the day, there's no way of keeping contact, especially in the war. So they all have to make the encampment, and if I'm correct, it's they have to make it in 2 days' time. If I'm correct, no, 3 days. 3 days' time, they have to make it to Gohome's encampment. If I'm correct. Steve-O, you're the fact checker here.
Wait, what you said?
I think it was 3 days. Yeah.
Yeah, they have to make it to Gohome's encampment in 3 days, using Ouhon's plan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, or else the plan failed or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so
I haven't even got to that part yet.
Okay, I'm ahead of you now. Goddamn. All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, like so, and the thing that's really risky about that is as well. There's no way of them able to contact each other if any problems like go wrong, because essentially the one thing they have to do is get there, and if they don't get there on time, everybody dies. Everybody will die, because they'll get overwhelmed by Gohome's forces that are at the base already. So.
Yeah, they'll get overwhelmed by Gohome's forces. You know what was the big guy's name?
Oh, Gaimo.
Yeah, they'll get overwhelmed by his force. Wink, wink.
Oh, okay. This guy. Oh my god. Oh my days. But anyway, okay, Steve. Okay, no one understands that right now, but when Gahome gets introduced, you'll see why. Oh
Hmm.
my god. No, we're about to
Like,
discuss like he's making a little joke. Oh,
yeah,
oh.
why Stebo is not impressed at all? It's like,
I'm trying to read the through the arc again and
yeah,
listen at the same time.
yeah, you need to. But
Yeah.
you're completely caught up, right?
Yeah, I'm completely caught up.
No, he's just refreshing his memory on the arc, but it's just
Yeah.
because like it's one of those arcs that's really it's not like it's a really good arc, but it's not like it's not like a because it's not a big arc. You don't remember every single moment. You remember like some certain stuff in it, but there's certain moments that you may forget. So it's good to like read on. But I'd say never skip an arc in Kingdom anyway. Just never skip an arc. They're all good. Every single one is good. So. But yeah, like getting back into the actual battles and stuff, we just see like a little skirmish between Rayo and Tao's men, while we see also we hear the backstory about the seven fire dragons of Wei. Woo! This backstory, I have to admit, because I know there's a lot of obviously there's the six great heavens and no sorry there's the three great heavens of Zhao and the six great generals of Quinn. But my God, when you hear about the backstory of the seven fire dragons of Wei, it's probably one of the most interesting backstories I ever heard. To be honest, when it comes to generals, anyway. Oh my days, because these people used to match up against this. All three of them, all the three groups used to match up against each other. So it was really interesting to see how learn about these people as well. So
Yep.
what did actually no sorry who's gonna talk? Sorry, you go ahead.
No, you again. No, ask the question. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I was gonna ask, what did you think when you heard that Elshi, Rayo, and Gaimo end up killing all three, all they killed the rest of the Way Fire Dragons. Like, what did you guys think when you heard that?
Wait, you saying we found out about Earl She?
No, no. When Elshi, because first of all they say Elshi, Rayo, and Gaimo killed the rest of the Wayfire dragons. So the other four actually no, they killed three of them because one of them I
Yeah,
think
three of them.
died. Yeah, one of them died of illness. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like what did you guys
Yeah,
think when you heard that? That's like insane.
but
Like
they did something to him, right? The reason he killed, like, why did they kill his sister?
oh, we'll get into that right now. We'll get into that right now. Do.
Remember? Do you remember?
No, I do. Basically, the story is it's quite a deep story, but essentially, and you're right, it revolves around Earl Shee's sister. So essentially, Earl Shee's backstory is quite sad because him and his sister were both adopted, and essentially his father-in-law just kept sending him out to war all the time, and he just kept constantly getting sent to the most brutal battles all over
What's
China,
up, guys?
essentially. Yeah, what's up, man? Kept getting sent to all these brutal battles all over the country, and essentially, like he kept coming back and winning. But
Yeah.
one day, one of the Way Fire Dragons, I don't know, I can't remember the guy's name straight off my head, but essentially, there was a bit of a weird relationship between El Shi and his sister. Essentially, yeah, it was a bit of a weird incest thing. So it was a bit like, ooh, even though she was adopted. So that was a bit. It was a bit of. It's one of those storylines that sounds
She
like Game of
adopted.
Thrones.
She
Huh?
adopted.
Nah,
If
she,
she adopted, then it ain't incest.
but
No,
that's the
that's
thing.
not,
She wasn't adopted. He was adopted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, either way.
And
so.
the other three didn't help him kill
You
the
know, yeah,
three.
yeah,
He
yeah.
did it
He
by
did it by
himself.
himself. Yeah, I was gonna say that, but when we first hear about it, they don't get into detail about that until later on, like later on in the arc, when he found out that yeah, like like he was saying, like yeah, El Shi literally is a savage. He killed all of them by himself. the rest of the three by himself, and no one else was got involved. That's insane. Like that made me super scared for Ouhon, to be honest. Like I actually thought Ouhon could die. Like what were you guys thinking when you heard that?
Owen doesn't die.
No, I meant when you first heard that Shi literally killed all the three fire dragons by himself. Like what did you think?
Honestly, in my head, I was like, we're finally gonna see whether or not Ouhon is just talk or if he's really about it. And we saw that he's really about it. So like, at first I was like a little worried for him, but I had a feeling he would pull through in the end.
Yeah, in the beginning, yeah. Now I know what you mean. I don't want to skip too much over it, but it's one of those things, though. It's just like, ooh. But we'll get to that point as well when we see Elshi and Ouhon fight. But I just want to introduce the introduction of Gaimo. This guy, you can tell when he's one of those guys who's been in, because they got imprisoned. He was getting his rocks off, boy. Woo! My God. Okay, everyone remembers Gaimo, right? When he came back and he sees he's literally like banging four girls at the same time. Like, how is that possible? How is this possible?
Got some strong
Like,
fingers.
basically,
That's some strong thing.
right. So basically, we saw his two hands. They were down as well. So either the one was like faking, like just like standing there and faking it, or his fingers are so big that it's almost like the size of a body.
Yeah, he is massive, to be honest. He is, yeah, that makes sense, to be honest. But oh my days.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
an explanation that was really needed.
Cause I don't know. I thought this nigga was an alien, like he had four dicks or some shit. I was like, God damn, this nigga. When they start doing shit like this in Kingdom. Oh my days. But like getting further into it, we see the first clash of like we see Shin just going in.
Okay, what are you trying to say about Chinese people?
No, I was talking about Gaimo, man. Don't turn this into something else, bro. I feel like, come on. Like, yeah, anyway, getting back to the actual topic, we see Shin just running through Gaimo's men like it's nothing. Like he's just doing his thing, causing an attack and everything. Because especially to stick to the plan, like everybody the first day had to get to a certain point. Like they had to reach us was it, if I'm correct, it was like halfway before the encampment on the first day or something.
Wait, ask again, sorry.
I'm saying when like all three armies had to reach a certain point on the first day just to make sure they could get there on the third day on time, basically.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were trying to catch him by surprise, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was all part of the plan like it was Ouhon's plan to like surprise the whole using the three armies to surprise Gohome's men, yeah.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, say for example that the fire dragons weren't there, and one of them like happened to be like more like earlier. They were like incredibly successful, and they were like a day early or something. The problem would be that Gohome would like conjure up a plan to escape through one of the paths. So if they came in all three at once, like he'd be thinking that either he'd be thinking that they were still busy fighting and his plan was going according to plan,
Yeah,
or
exactly.
or he'd like understand that something is wrong, so he'd try to make up a plan, but he wouldn't know like which side like would strike, or if he knew like every side would strike once, like if he'd figured it out, which is what he did at the last moment.
But yeah, when it was
Then
too late.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was very risky for him. So if one of them was more early than the other ones, then it wouldn't be so risky for him. I mean, he barely escaped, so
Yeah, exactly. Like the thing, it was all about timing. They had to do it all exactly at the right time. Yeah, that's the thing. I was super like,
Man,
I,
that plus the fact that if anybody from Shin's group had ever seen Gahome, you know what I'm saying, he wouldn't have gotten away.
yeah, that's true.
Even
That's
with
true. But that's skipping a bit ahead. That's like almost the
nobody
end of the
knew what.
arc. Yeah.
oh yeah, so yeah, Shin would have recognized him, right?
Oh,
Yeah. Hey, Twilight, is your thing, or is it me, or is he like going Mr. Roboto? Can you hear Twilight,
I'm
guys?
still lagging.
I can hear Twilight.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I can hear him a bit now. Yeah.
Okay.
And then, what did you guys think about Gahome's personality, though? Because no, sorry, not Gahome, Gaimo's personality, because he seems just like, just a brute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's the funniest thing when he starts shouting out to Shin of the High Shin unit.
He should.
My name is Gaimo of the Way, the Fire Dragons of Way, the great general in charge of the army you're facing now. I hear you're quite skilled, but I am skilled as well.
I like the fact that he takes so much pride in his strength.
So let's see if that's the chase. If you're brave enough to face this Gaimo in one-on-one fight, then let me see your face with my own two eyes here and now.
He's one of those generals like Mobile and Kame. Like I feel like he would have been out there if he was a coalition. He would have been like, "Nah, y'all can't have this. Y'all can't have this debate without me, son. I got to be the
Yeah.
strongest man in China."
That's true. That is true. But the thing that makes me think he's such a brute and stupid. Like he's so like you don't even understand the arrogance of that because essentially you're putting a target on your back. No one, because you're always trying to hide the general from just the men, so they don't know who he is. But he literally made himself a massive target to everybody from the High Shin unit, and it's just like his confidence was just crazy. So I knew this guy would be a beast. Like, what did you guys think about him? Just like telling everyone like who he is and everything.
Yeah, it was very like you get the vibe that he's meant to fight Shin.
Mm.
He's like the same kind of person, I guess.
And it's true because their personalities are so similar. Because the funny part is everyone's like, "What an idiot! Who'd ever like let the position be given away?" And then there's no way their general's gonna like the commander Shin's gonna come. And then what does Shin do? What does Shin do? He comes to fight Kaiba, man. Oh my days.
Yeah, it was never any doubt in my mind that niggas gonna pop up and accept the challenge, bro.
Yeah, I know. It had to be. Shin's just too prideful. He's always up for a fight. I think ever since that Hoken shit, he's never gonna turn down a fight. Honestly, like
The whole what?
the whole like remember when the coalition arc when he faced like even though he just when they were if I remember it when they were outside and like even though they like Shin has been fighting for 7 days like even maybe even longer than that like maybe 9 days straight including the rest of the coalition arc he literally went down to fight Hoken even though he was like battered and bruised and stuff like and he managed to injure Hoken and like scar his face. Like that shit was epic. And then ever since then, I think he's got the confidence to fight anybody now.
You think that's what happened?
Yeah, I think because Oken the whole first time he fought Hoken, he got owned. They like him and Kyoukai just got thrashed. But that second time, oh my days, woo! In the coalition arc, that shit was epic. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I
I feel
said,
like
that's my favorite. Yeah, like I said, that's my favorite fight.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
it's a
fight was
clash fight kind of thing, but it's my favorite fight.
yeah. What are you saying, Steve? Oh, sorry.
I feel like he shouldn't have been able to do much to Hoken, but he did have that revenge weight, and
I mean,
Hoken did have a broken arm as well.
Yeah,
yeah, but
he did have a broken arm, but it's still the fact that before, like Hoken, like we could just even of one arm, he could just own everybody. You know what I mean? Maybe not some of the generals like Oki, of course, but he just killed Duke Kyo. You know what I mean? He killed one of the like I don't know what everyone says about Duke Kyo, but attack wise, Duke Kyo is one of the strongest generals, and he killed him. Like so, like without that much difficulty either. You know?
yeah, it's kind of it's also it's not just pure strength and um what like I don't know if I should give this example, but basically he didn't have the same will. Like it's not about strength and speed and that kind of thing. It's also about how much willpower they put into fighting. And
Yeah, that's true.
Shin was flaming. Like he killed. He's the guy responsible for Oki. The guy responsible right in front of his nose, Dukyo's death.
Yeah,
Um,
true.
now he was flaming while Hoken was like, what is like this kid, underestimating him.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if you know anyone that does like karate or other sports. Like people like you could come up either amateur as an amateur in your first round, fight against the number one that's gonna win the tournament,
Yeah.
and you'd score a couple of points because of like either it's underestimation or you know what I mean, like
Yeah, they underestimate your talents just because you're an amateur, you know?
yeah, or like he's not taking seriously yet. So I think it's also that kind of thing. But the moment Shin scarred his face, like Oki did, I think that's the moment where it tipped.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Like
if the fight continued, he probably have died.
yeah,
So I
I
think
think
Shin, yeah.
I think Shin might have killed Hoken then. But I think
No, I mean,
obviously,
no, I mean, like I mean, Hoken was like this kid. And then the moment he got scarred, just like Oki scarred him, he might have,
yeah.
if the fight continued, he might have actually killed Shin.
Oh,
Nah,
actually,
man.
I'm not
The
sure. I'm
town would
50-50 on that.
would have saved him if it came down to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think yeah, that's true. Yantana would have definitely saved him. Yeah.
If, yeah, like the town would Baijo, one of them would have stepped up and Shin looked like he was really about to die.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
It's like, for example, if North Korea and America like fire a couple of funny rockets and missiles, and then all of a sudden someone just like fires it on a city, and the other one has like the stronger arsenal, the other one is gonna like nuke everything to the ground. But he did get the first hit. That's how I see it. The fight.
Yeah.
Mm.
And just to get back to the actual arc as well, what did you think of the fight between Gaimo and Shin? Because I thought it was quite sick, to be honest. Like in my opinion, like the thing I liked about the fight the most is even though Shin was like, you know what I'm saying, he was feeling himself a bit. He scarred Hoken. He thought he was the dog's bollocks and all that. And then
Hmm.
he meets Gaimo. Gaimo suns him a bit. Like he's still
Right.
he's keeping up a bit, but Gaimo's doing his thing. Like he sunned him in the beginning. Like nah. Even Shin knew straight away. Like if I fight this guy any longer, he might kill me. Like
He had to
ooh,
give him that wake up call. Shin was
ex-
just like you said, he was feeling himself too much,
yeah,
and he was just going in with his chest all puffed out. Got that wake up call, got that gut check, and he was like, "Nah, let me not sleep on these people."
exactly. Yeah,
Like that's when he started asking, like, "Yo, where have you been, bro? Like, there's
exactly.
no way someone as strong as you has just been chilling away. Like, where have you been?"
Oh my days.
Yeah.
That's that was yeah. That's so true. Like everyone's just like what? Yeah, it's just like I get because you think about it, even this it always kind of surprised me that always each country seems to just have these crazy generals because you don't know about their backstories and stuff and just appear and they're just mad strong out of nowhere. Just like what?
Hmm.
Who are these people? Like why would it not evolve in the coalition war at all? Like you would have thought you would definitely seen this guy in the coalition war as well, right? But
I mean,
since we know that
Right.
since we know the backstory because they got imprisoned for killing the other fire dragons, that's why it's like, oh. But yeah,
yeah.
Even though
sorry for
Gaimon, like, I feel like somebody that strong should have been able to break out of some type of way prison.
yeah, I think so too. Yeah, but I think he's one of those guys who just like he was waiting for because it wasn't like the warring states when Oki and everyone else was around. You know what I mean? But I think it's
Wasn't it
like one of
though?
no. I think I think because they've been in prison for a long time, right? So essentially, after they killed the other fire dragons, I can't say I'm correct on this for definite, but essentially, the old king of Quinn, the one that Elsay's granddad, basically,
King Shell.
yeah, King Shell, they skipped a generation because essentially his Elsei's dad was basically not all that, and he wasn't really on trying to conquer all of China. So it's like no, like I can't see Gaimo like, I want to come out and start fighting people, because it was just times of people just doing nothing. There's no massive wars like that are right now. You know what I mean? Like the coalition war, I think that kind of woke them up a bit.
Mm, mm. Yeah, I could definitely see the coalition war being a reason why the Wei King let them out of jail.
Exactly, because they needed
Kahome
more.
is nice, but he
Yeah,
ain't that nice.
because they need more forces, man. They saw what Quinn did to them. Like they was just like, they're like, what? How is this possible?
Yeah, what do you guys think about Gohomi, by the way? Like, how, which, like, what can he accomplish, and where does he fail? Like, against people.
I
I
think
mean,
he's like a top 5 strategist. I honestly think so. But the thing that I don't like about him, and it reminds me a lot of we just did that arc quite recently. Oh, am I going too far ahead? Well, no, I might be going too far ahead, so I can't say anything about that. But there's certain generals, because essentially they rely too much on their strategy, and that's what I think it's going to be Gahome's undoing. He thinks he's smarter than everyone, but he never, like we were saying earlier in the beginning of the stream, like once you get into those battles for real and you're fighting in them, you know the tides of war can turn so easily just because of
mhm.
one person's actions or something like that, you know. And I think that's going to be his downfall, personally.
Yeah, I
But
agree. I think he's top 5 in strategy, not really a fighter. But the fact that he was able to use that same like whirlwind technique that Raboku was able to do, that to
Oh
me
yeah.
just puts him a little higher than the average general or great general.
Oh, you think he's at great general level?
Yeah,
oh,
I do.
So,
yeah. Okay, I'll give him that because he didn't lose many forces during the coalition arc. Yeah, that's
so,
fair enough.
so imagine his army against the great general's army. Do you think he can beat it with just, I mean, strategy? Because eventually they'd have to fight, right?
Yeah, but that's why he has guys like um
Gaimo, yeah.
Gaimo and them. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's why I say he's a great general, not just because his people were the only ones to like really get a foothold on the Kokyo Hills, but the fact that when they came down to this arc, the Way Fire Dragon, they are all under him technically. Like they might have had higher ranks. One of them was his teacher, but he's still the head commander, leading general on the field. So even with their clout, even with their rank, they still answer to him. Like he's the one that summoned them to the battlefield. So that just to me puts him at least on their level of great general.
Right. I get the point. Yeah.
Oh my days. Oh yeah, and just yeah, continuing with the chapters and everything. What did you guys think when if I'm gonna try and pronounce his name right, it was Junsu, the guy who kind of looks like I can't say, he's got like 2 scars on his face, but he's got like he looks like an egg basically with a helmet on.
The one that Kyoukai kidnapped,
Yeah, no, the one yeah,
Jin
exactly.
Show.
Yeah, Jin Show. Yeah, like that guy, like I kind of like low key, I think he's kind of a sick character because he's a strategist for Gaimo and he clocks straight away that wait a second, why is like Quinn, even though it's like a free for all fight, why are they all just getting back into formation so easily? And he just
Hmm.
notices Cryo 10 and just grabs her straight up. That shit was crazy.
I have no basis for this, but remember when Ten first joined the Haishin unit and the Wei guy was like, what did he say? I'm one of the Wei fingers or something. There's no way I can lose to a little girl.
Yeah.
I think Gaimo's strategist is like the number one finger of the Wei strategist.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. Yeah, definitely.
Because he was like, yeah, like you said, he was able to look at a situation and just pick it apart. Like we're losing in the battle of the initiative. They're getting back in formation quicker. He was giving Ten her props, but then he was also able to counter and adjust for the like at the beginning stages until like they implemented their final plan. So he's not trash, but he's not.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
not a
know.
beat like yeah. He's like one of those like loyal vice commanders. I'm not saying he's like Toe level, but I think he's not. He's quite a lot below actually, a lot below Toe. But I think he's got like potential. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's also
but then
interesting
again,
that
I don't think many people have a a lieutenant like Toe.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like
True.
like Shin has Kyoukai. I don't think anybody else has a Kyoukai.
Yeah, that's true. There's not a lot of
yeah,
people.
exactly.
Maybe Riboku though. Riboku's got a lot of fucking Kyokais running about.
Man, Roboku got hidden orphanages of just generals that he's
Yeah,
training.
that's true. Yeah. Oh my days, Riboku, man. Shit. But yeah, man, like this whole. Actually, I can't pronounce her first name. Oh no, Karayo Ten. Yeah, Karayo Ten. Like I was so scared for her, man, when she got kidnapped. I was like, you know what happens in war, people. We mentioned it earlier, like especially to women. It's like, goddamn, man. If these niggas get a hold of her, it's over. She might get fucking raped and all this shit, like savagely killed, and just be like, oh. Because the thing I like about Kingdom is just it's realistic as well. Like you fear for these people. You know they're not gonna like necessarily treat her well because she's the enemy. Like, oh my days.
Yeah,
Yeah, if it
it's
were,
like the Game of Thrones of manga world.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like main characters can and will die.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
That's a
just
good way to write though.
yeah.
Yeah,
It always keeps you on edge. Like, oh my.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
But
like I'm sorry. Yeah, you go 44.
yeah, it was just that if it were for the other guys, like those things would have happened. Um, but the big guy, what was his name again?
Well, Gaimo.
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 Yeah, yeah. He like basically took her under protection, which is kind of weird. But yeah, I mean, she was already like getting like I was gonna say sticked, but I mean, like they were beating her with sticks.
Oh, okay. Hey, don't jump too early. Yeah, I want to just mention one more thing before we go there,
Hmm.
because there's one person who does save the day a bit. Kyoukai, like she just went in. Oh my days. Because when
Beikai.
she, no Kyoukai.
Yeah, Beikai.
Okay. Oh, okay. She's bae. She is bae. That's
Yeah.
true. Bacon. I haven't
Yeah,
heard no one call her that for like ages. Like, true. Bacon. But
Beikai,
yeah,
man.
man. Beikai saves the day. Oh my god, because like when she hears Ten screaming and she's like, she knows what's gonna happen to Ten if she doesn't get there in time, and
Wait,
she's just blitzing people right now. Oh my days!
she never heard her
Yeah,
screaming.
Like when she starts doing
like
her,
that's
yeah, she hears the screaming and she starts doing the dance, and she's just like, oh man, she just kills so many people, man. That's just crazy. And oh my god, man.
Oh yeah. She does like.
I love the fact that they developed her more than
Yeah,
just the silent beast. You know what I'm saying? She actually got like more panel time. She was actually leading from the front. I love that
because it's like
because
everyone. Yeah, exactly. Because like everyone in the beginning, like I'm pretty sure I was on that train as well. That she was definitely stronger than Shin and smarter than Shin. Actually, she's still smarter than Shin now, but the strength thing might be even. So
um,
actually, no, I think Shin might be a bit stronger now. Actually, to be fair.
You think? I
but
think they're even.
and you speaking currently or just in the way fire art, way dragon art?
The way.
Oh, Way Dragon Arc, yeah.
Um,
So I honestly think that stuff that the things that what Shin went through in the coalition arc just boosted him so much. Like it was just crazy.
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
feel you on that, but I also feel like her fight with her what was it Yu Ren? What's her name?
Yeah, that's true. When
I
she
feel
fought
like
the other, yeah,
yep,
that's true.
that boosted her up real good. By the way, she, I think they're even because basically when she was traveling, she was fighting. So he might have like caught up with her, and then when they both had their like big fights, they pretty much remained the same, like equals. You know, did I express myself well? Like
Yeah, I know what
when
you mean.
Kyokai, yeah,
Yeah.
Kyokai had like an advantage, right?
Mm.
She went traveling. While she went traveling during coalition, Shin either caught up with her or became like a little stronger. And
Yeah.
when she fought Yuren and Shin like still has fights now, I think that's how they still remain even. So he just closed the gap, what I think, in my opinion.
and oh my days. But luckily, the one thing that's I think I like about Kingdom as well, like I really expected Kyokai to save 10, but the fact that she can't even like she wasn't able to do it, it was like more realistic because even though she's got those crazy abilities, it's not like she can't like blitz everybody. You know what I mean? It's still like a massive army she's fighting. So
Yeah, this is Madara.
yeah, exactly. But she does the next best thing, which is she captures Jun. Is it Jun Shou or Jun So? I can't pronounce it properly.
Junso, I think.
Yeah, Jun So. She captures Jun So. But even so, oh my days, Shin. When we get like when the first day's over, and we get to Shin, and he's found out that Kiryu-ten's gone. Woo! Oh my days.
You mean Karyoten?
Yeah, Kiryu. Okay, okay, God, everyone. These names are hard to pronounce. Okay, fuck. Like, I'm just gonna call her 10 now. Yeah, I'm just gonna say 10. That's just easier.
All right.
Like, and he's
10 is
and he's going, and she's going, and you see, like, how did you guys feel when you saw like Shin just going sick at Kyoukai? Like, he's literally wanted to like fight her, bro. Oh my days.
y'all niggas don't read Kingdom. Like, why do you say that, Boy Blaze?
What are you
Sorry,
talking
Nikki.
about?
Sorry, Nikki.
Oh, okay. What
Did you ask something?
was that in the comments? Yeah, I asked
Yes.
something.
Someone commented, y'all niggas don't read Kingdom.
What you guys? We're literally
Is it-
like
is it-
we.
Is it because of the names?
Yeah, yeah, oh
Man,
yeah. It's probably in the
it
eight.
was
Come on,
late.
man. Let's be honest, right? These names are hard as fuck to pronounce. Like Kyokai, everyone has to say Kyokai because she's a beast and she's like one of the best characters. Shin, but when you start going to people like Karyo-ten and like Ouhon
Karyoten?
and exactly, you know what I mean? It's hard to pronounce, bro. That's what I'm saying. I can't pronounce. Look, man, I have a British accent. Okay, maybe these names don't roll off the tongue like they're supposed to. Shit.
I mean, to each his own.
Yeah,
As long
exactly.
as you know, the general character that they're talking about.
Exactly, yeah. So,
Like, I've had people try to refer to 10 as Owl Girl, Owl Head, because they just couldn't
uh,
get a name.
yeah, exactly. Outlet. Oh my days. But like, yeah, that's what I was saying. So, what did you guys think about this whole thing with Ten and like Shin, and like the way Shin's going crazy at Kyokai because he knows when Ten got taken away, like she might be fucking done for.
Yeah, when he got angry, it was like, nah, I'm not gonna say it. Sorry. Just continue.
Like to me, it just kind of confirmed that 10 is in the friend zone, and Shin and Kyokai are a thing because he
Yeah.
legit said she's the only sister I have, and then Kyokai looked at him with the dot dot dot, and it was like, yeah, you not in the friend zone, girl. You bake.
Yeah. You beg.
Basically hinting, yeah, I was basically gonna say that. Something like that.
Oh yeah, actually the way that comes out is actually more funny.
Mhm.
Cause the way what is it like? First of all, cause Shin's so pissed off at Kyokai, Kyokai's like fuck it, I'll go rescue her right now. And the thing is, Kyokai's being serious as well.
Mhm.
That's the thing that's crazy. But then there's this one guy I keep forgetting his name, but
Garo.
yeah, Garo, sorry. This nigga's always asking the tough questions, bro. Always asking the tough
Yeah,
questions.
man.
This nigga's like, so what's your relationship with Ten like? And he's
Yeah.
like, what?
He's like, yeah, the rest of them keep shying away from this question, but I'm gonna ask you head up, yo. Is that your girl? If we're going to save the captain's girl, I'm cool with that. And he was like, nah, we're going to save the captain's sister. It's like, all right, I'm cool with that too.
Yeah, exactly. Bro. Oh man, and the thing
He
that's
was,
oh, the thing that was worse about it because the whole like the feels was there because you just seen like I think yeah it was 44 mentioned earlier like you're just seeing 10 getting beaten with sticks in the jail and shit. You're like oh my days, and
Yeah, it was man.
that's
It was
nothing
starting.
yet.
That was starting. Yeah, that's the starting point.
Yeah, is a
First they
starting
go,
point.
first
Oh
they
my
put her in the
god.
jail. Then they say like, oh, my brother was killed, my wife, my sister. And then they start getting riled up and shit. They start getting angry, and they're like, give me some sticks so I can like hurt her. And then they start hurting her, and then
Yeah,
they start putting the sticks in her and shit. That's how things happen.
exactly.
Like
That shit was deep, man. Because I honestly thought that's what I hope just happens to her. She just gets beaten by sticks. That's okay. She can survive that. But anything out there, if they start going extra on her, oh my days, woo!
Yeah, it was gonna keep escalating. That's what I'm saying.
Like the one thing I
Exactly.
did, well, not that I liked it, but like the one thing I did find interesting was like how much like not respect, but like how much they know about Ten and her strategies, and like my brother was killed and my cousin was killed and my uncle got killed, and it's like, yo, she's really like, gaining a reputation as being a savage strategist,
Yeah, that's
just
true.
murking everybody.
Right.
That is true. And the thing that's made her that's like so great as well is like the fact that she know Kyokai couldn't save her, but she's like take Junsu, you know, because she knew that guy
Yeah,
might be worth something, you know what I mean later. And
she was
that's the
like, oh,
thing.
you gonna take our strategist? We taking yours. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. Like Kyokai is like, hey, no, 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 you don't get to win. No one gets to win. That's how we do it. No, no one gets to win.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, that's some real shit, man.
So
Oh,
if I don't win,
Lost in
nobody
the
will win.
sauce. But now I'm found. What's good?
oh, what's good? What's good? What's
What up,
good? Who's
Durson?
this? What's up, Thurston?
What's up?
You.
Hey, y'all got going on?
Yo, what's up, man? We're talking about Kingdom, man. The Wayfire Dragons arc, man.
Right.
Oh, the greatness.
The greatness.
The
And now we're just
greatness.
about to talk about this nigga Gaimo.
Yeah, you
Cause
change your hair.
Gaimo.
yeah, cause
Which one is Gaimo?
Gaimo's the guy's always just banging people, banging chicks all the time. Like the whole way through the arc.
Oh
Like the
yeah.
guy's
Big
been in prison
giant.
for some time.
The big
He's
giant with his
catching.
The
finger.
one that kidnapped 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Cause I'm bad with the names in Kingdom. Be honest with you, I only know them by like
Yeah,
the character design of their faces.
Yeah, not
There's
yeah.
only
He
like
anymore.
certain people that I can remember the names. I just asked Twale. I like Twale. Who this nigga is? Call
Yeah,
it a day.
it's
Nah,
hard
cause we
names, man.
just yeah. The names are hard to
It's like
pronounce. No, like except for there's a
just because
few obviously that's easy like Shin and stuff, but.
just because we
Yeah.
all know like the hard names, like someone actually commented like, "Do you guys read Kingdom?"
Yeah. Nah, we read it. We know exactly what went on. It's just
That was Blaze. Ignore him.
Blaze is just he's fucking with us, man. Blaze is fucking with us.
you can't ignore the blaze, man.
But
We need to get him in here.
yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing that was worried me, but like especially about this part, when Ten ends up in Gaimo's tent, I was like, it's over. She's about
Yeah,
to
you
get
gotta
fucking
get
turned
time
out. I
drive,
was
nigga.
like, no,
Bro, I thought
save
she was about to
her.
get split in half, man.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I was like, save,
She's too
please.
young. She's too young.
She ain't ready. She ain't ready for Gaimo. Gaimo's just already been banging 4 chicks that day, and they were
I mean,
screaming.
Yeah.
God damn.
Gaimo has a good heart, no? Like it's good. At least he's not a pedophile.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
true. Like
suppose. I suppose.
it does. That's the one thing
Well, I
that does kind
mean,
of save him. Yeah.
she not that young though, so
Oh my god.
Okay.
Nah,
she
I mean,
she
she,
she not that young.
in Germany,
How old is she?
in Germany and
I
Japan,
think I
she'd
think
be
she was
legal.
15 by that time.
Wow, not that young, but she's 15. Okay,
yeah,
I
No, but
cool.
mean,
bro, Steve,
no,
nigga.
13
think
is considered marrying age over there.
I think in
Man.
Japan and in Germany, I
Maybe
think she's legal.
no, but that's
Well,
back in. I think
it's back
if
in
you
the day. Yeah,
yeah, if you
yeah,
put it in
back in the
context,
day.
back in the
Yeah,
day, that's a bit different. Yeah, because even
yeah,
though
but
it seems a
now,
bit,
now it's
yeah,
like nah,
nah,
bro.
that's a bit dark, fam.
But
Like,
you know what'd be funny though? If the 15-year-olds today was back in the day, it damn sure wouldn't be a problem because these young girls be looking. I don't know what I don't know what we feeding them in this food nowadays, but man,
You
It's
better dodge that. It's jailbait, Dustin. Jailbait.
dog, man, I got me a whole grown woman in the house right now.
Oh, okay. Say that's good,
Ain't
man.
no
That's
point.
good.
I just came out here to talk about some kingdom with my niggas real quick. Had to leave it
Yeah, that's
alone for a
true,
second.
man. That's true,
yeah.
man.
If there's
What
That's
what y'all
true.
what y'all think about the five dragon heart though? What y'all think about it?
I
I
think it
thought
was
it was like
nice.
it's really good. Like to be honest, it was a good short arc. It wasn't massive, but it was like it had a lot of stuff in it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it
Like
was a nice mini arc. Like I've yet to see an arc that actually disappoints me in Kingdom.
Yeah, like man, I can't like. It's like no art can overshadow the coalition art for me.
No.
It's like anytime I talk about Kingdom, that's the only thing I want to talk about is the coalition art
Mm.
Yeah. I
all
mean,
the time.
yeah.
And I think my second favorite one was when they was with Conky. When Shin was with Conky.
Oh, no spoilers, no spoilers, because that's like we haven't.
Oh,
There's
you're
some
right.
people who haven't. Yeah, there's some people who haven't
Almost.
caught up.
Almost.
We're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna leave that alone. See, I'm
Yeah,
bad
but
because the Kingdom greatness is too good. You know.
yeah.
So good.
No, I know what arc you're talking about because I'm caught up, Dustin. So I know that's a great arc, man. That is a fucking great arc. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to remember the arc that we're talking about. I'm trying to remember it.
Wayfire Dragons.
Yeah, I know it's the Wayfire Dragon. I'm trying to. What all happened? Give me a recap.
Yeah, you want to give a Nikki or?
Ouhon
All right.
comes up with a plan to beat Gahome and take the region of Choyo. Tou is the supreme commander. He decides to go along with Ouhon's plan. Ouhon and Shin have to fight two of the three recently freed fire dragons.
Mm.
10 gets captured. Ouhon gets his ass beat a little bit.
Hey, whoa, we haven't got to that part yet. Like we got to
Oh.
most of it. So I'm slowly going through. We're just gonna be like a nice recap of the arc. That's what I'm saying, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Definitely, I need a recap. Like around what chapters?
We're about one chapter 387 now, and it's just 10 talking to Gaimo about like essentially when Goro was asking like fucking Shin like, hey, so are you a 10 a thing in it? What are you saying? Are you intending? Is she your
Yeah,
girl? And then
yeah.
and then Gaimo's doing the exact same thing, saying, hey, is that guy your man? Is he your man? And then so they kind of just. Yeah,
Like,
they're trying to ask like, what does he mean to you? Like, what? And she's trying to answer it.
we didn't quite get her answer though, did we? Like, did she
Yeah.
say? Yeah, did she say that she saw? I mean, she was kind of dodging.
Yeah,
All she
I'm not.
said is that she wanted to achieve happiness with Shin.
Yeah, exactly. So she just wants to help him achieve his dream, I guess, like something like that.
Yeah, she wanted that man loving. That's what she wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she don't know that she was friend zoned.
Yeah.
She got.
Nah, man.
Yeah,
Nah, man.
Kyoukai. It's her and
Nah,
Shin and
man.
Kyoukai.
She ain't got both of them chicks on lock, man. Let's be real here.
Yeah. When he
Like, you
becomes
know, back like how we're just not talking like back in the day how things were different. Like it wasn't uncommon for a man to have more than one woman. You know.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
talk.
I'm
Yeah, El say nigga, guy's got a harem.
when
Like
when
he
he
got,
gets
fucking.
Yeah.
like great general level, like, phew, like he can
Mhm.
actually choose who, but he probably just
Right.
yeah. I mean, he's
Just imagine when other like city lords want to marry their daughters to Shin.
yeah. He probably
Word.
rejected them all.
Nah, he ain't going for that. He got his two chicks. His two chicks that gonna hold him down.
I mean, let Shin tell it he a player.
Yeah.
He just
Like, Shin was talking to Issei. He was like, "Oh, I'm a 1,000-man commander. I get to all the hoes." Like,
Word.
like
No, but
right
Issei
now,
was just like, what are you talking about? I got
Say
a
it was like
stable.
he say
I
open
got
up
a
a door.
palace.
Look,
I
he
got
said
a
open
palace.
up a door into like 1,000 women. What you saying, Shin?
Yeah, exactly.
What
He's
you
like,
saying?
nigga,
right,
like right,
you talking
right.
about you got hoes? I got a palace full of hoes. It's just full of hoes. Like,
Word.
you
there
guys
ain't no,
remember?
At my
You guys remember
choosing, man.
one
R-
girl?
down to smash at any second.
it's like,
Facts.
You guys
But
Man,
remember?
it's they
I'm
duty
just
to
gonna,
let me smash.
I'm just gonna read my books though. I'm just gonna read my books. I smash when I feel like it.
he's gonna be like, hey Shin, you going out there trying to die to get these hoes? I don't have to even move. They just come
Word.
to
I ain't
me,
gotta
man.
move.
They're peeling me grapes and shit. God damn,
Word.
nigga.
I
Oh,
can read
y'all
my book.
stupid.
Word. Hey, that's how it is, bro.
Now he's probably like, "Hey, Shin, I bet you never had a girl peel your grapes and get a blowjob from another chick, man. That's the
At
life
the
of a
same
king."
time,
At the same damn time.
while reading scrolls, man, you can't fuck with Issei.
Right.
It's
While
fuck.
catching up on the
Word.
Exactly.
getting head while catching up on it.
Word.
Damn, man.
Yo, Issei's
Actually,
that dude, man.
it makes me jealous just thinking about that shit, man. Fuck, oh, god damn,
Like
nigga.
So
right now, he's
what arcs come after the this arc? Like
The
which one
state,
comes directly?
the state of I. and it's stuff. I don't want to mention too much because some people haven't read it yet. But
All right,
essentially,
and what comes before the Fire Dragon arc?
before the Fire Dragon arc is the one where yeah, because all of us have read it now. It's the one where what's Elsei's brother's name?
Sekio.
Yeah,
Sekio,
Sekio. Yeah, it's Sekio dies, and it's also when Kyoukai fights Uren.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
'Cause
trying to get my bearings here, man. I haven't read the Fire Dragon art in a minute
yeah.
because, like,
I
I'm
get it.
I'm kind of new to Kingdom. Like, I'm already caught up, but I only went through one time, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
same
know how it
here.
is.
I mean, I haven't caught up though.
Mhm.
yeah.
But like,
He-
it's the arc
Nah.
where like, do you remember where like Ouhon made the plan to like strike every three directions at the same
Yeah,
moment? Yeah, that's
yeah.
the
Yeah.
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 Ouhon is my dude. I
So
feel
am I
like
the
I
only one that's reread Kingdom like twice, 3 times now?
as of right now, you might be. Like,
Yeah. But I
I was
think
planning on recapping it one of these days, but I just haven't got around to it.
Yeah.
now it's
I
good
think
to
I
recap,
think that's why I
man.
remember the name so well.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably why. Yeah.
yeah, that's exactly why. Like I said, I just remember by the way they look, and I'm like, oh, that's old buddy, blah blah blah, you know.
Yeah. But
Mhm.
just to get
But
back on topic quickly, just to finish this shit off, like now this is like basically the first half of this arc is basically about Shin, and it's
yeah,
essentially they do the little prison exchange. So they exchange 10 for Gaimo's strategist John Su, and then
Yeah.
we start getting to the greatness. Like I love Shin's part. It's interesting and good, but when we get to Ouhon, oh my days, this nigga
that's my dog.
Ouhon. Oh, Han, woo!
I
Okay.
feel like
This,
if I had a choice to be part of any of the monster trio, I would be with Ouhon.
yeah.
Oh
I
nah.
would be.
Oh, I don't know. Nah, I'll
Nah,
stick with
man.
Shin, man. Now Shin's got like, nah, I get what you're saying, but Ohan seems like he's too much of a dick. Like I love him, but I wouldn't feel like I don't know, man.
See,
No,
man.
Yeah, I
See,
couldn't work under Uho.
I feel like I'm kind of a dick, so I probably fit in well with
No,
him.
fair.
thinking the same
Like
thing.
I just like Ouhon because you know he got that prestige, but at the same time he ain't just no lazy rich kid, you know.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
he
True.
really be on his shit,
like
and
Moten.
like yeah,
I was about,
Moten cool, Moten just be cool, and like I think Moten
yeah.
hella weed chilling, you know.
Moten for straw hat.
like
Or,
Molten for Nah, facts. Molten would
or
fit perfectly on the crew.
Yeah, he would actually,
Yeah.
but that means there'd
Like
be
the only
two
thing with
swordsmen.
Molten that would like turn me down from like wanting to work with Molten is that he don't necessarily be wanting to get into the heat of battle. He'd be like, "Oh, there's a battle going on. Shin and Ouhon are here. I'm going to the city to shop, get some
or
clothes." Like he don't even be out there like really trying to like he's not motivated enough. I think Shin is like the perfect balance. Like you could do damn near anything except what like kill and rape the civilians. Can't do that. But other than that, Shin doesn't really have too many like rules to his crew or his army that will turn you off to
Mhm.
wanting to work with him.
see,
Yeah,
man,
And he splits everything evenly.
yeah,
yeah.
true.
See, man, I'll just be with Ouhon because they got the resources. You know, they noble, so they got money and shit. It's just like, you know, all right, we about to go to this battle. We need these chariots. We need, you know, we need this tower. We need all this shit. And like, all right, cool, we got it. Let's go. We ready.
That's
Yeah,
They
that
ain't
is true
lacking
too.
for no like equipment or anything. You know.
But all I can say is, man, there's one arc that makes me want to join the High Shin unit, and I'll say the name. All I'm gonna say is Kanki arc. There's a Kanki
Yeah.
arc that makes me want to
Look,
join the High Shin unit.
ooh,
That
I
arc's
know exactly what you're talking
yeah,
about.
that one after that arc, you're just like, oh, I want to join the High Shin unit, man. I don't want to
Hmm.
join. But anyway, getting back to it, we see Ouhon, of course. Like this is why I thought Ouhon's a bit ahead of Shin because even though it's Shin's obviously struggling against Gaimo and that, and Ten got captured, Ouhon's already broken through all the formation and now is fighting Gahome's reserves. Like this guy was on it on the second day. My God, man. Ouhon's just a savage sometimes. Like,
You're,
Yeah, but I just think that was the luck of the draw because he didn't have to face his Wayfire Dragon on the first day.
ooh,
Mhm.
that's a fair point. Oh, that's a fair point. You can make that. Yeah.
But even still, I feel like Ouhon would have handled the dude.
Nah,
Oh,
not on the
nah,
first
that.
day.
Oh, not the first
If he
day.
would have had to face Earl She on the first day, just like Shin did,
Oh,
then it would have been a way different story, bro.
I mean,
so you think he would have got defeated, like straight up destroyed?
I mean,
Like if he had to fight his army first, then yeah, he wouldn't have been able to push as deep as he did. Not on the first day like he did.
And we have to make the point as well. There's one point because of him being a noble, Ouhon, all his armies basically cavalry. They all have horses. Like even but Shin's army is mixed up. You know, it's got infantry, cavalry, and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So it's
Yeah.
kind of
And
Ouhon has
all
an
his
advantage.
people are trained fighters.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, because like I get why people say Uhon's stronger. He's supposed to be stronger, but like, Ark when he took that sneak shot at Shin, that didn't get no respect from me.
That's true.
And look,
He cut Shin on
it,
the
it,
like.
it
Shin
wasn't the
was
fact that they
like that. Shin couldn't have had his guard no lower. Like the nigga was bullshitting with an ally, and this nigga just attacked him. Like you don't get no brownie points for that.
Now I think you're just testing
Eh,
Shin though, because
I look at it like it's more like a thing like nigga, you's a slave, like you gotta prove something to me. You feel me? Like I feel like Ouhon, you know, since you know the nobility class, like it's
You
basically
would
like
have thought
you
the
at a
rank code
higher level.
would have proved that.
Like basically, Shin, you ain't shit to me, you know. Like until you get my respect, fuck you, Shin. That's how I felt.
No, I feel it's the other way though. I think he's jealous of Shin, to be honest. Because ever since the coalition arc, man, Shin got mad respect from everybody. Everybody, they saw him get that prize, and Ouhon and Moten. Like Moten's always happy for Shin, but Ouhon, I saw him there acting all salty. He's like, God damn, this nigga's ahead of me
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
the
I mean,
prizes.
he has the right to be salty though, because like
Yeah.
he's a noble. He trained to do this and do that. Then you got this slave nigga who just come and just get all the achievements and shit. Like, yeah,
Nah, but
he
shit.
was salty, and that's exactly what's gonna push Ouhon to him saying get stronger and stronger, just because Shin is present. Like, if it wasn't Shin, it was just Moten, Ouhon wouldn't be as strong as he is. Straight up.
You don't think so? Like I get that I get that Shin does spur him on a little bit, but like get him going.
Yeah.
But like he would have beat Earl She regardless if Shin was there.
Yeah. I
I'm
feel
not
like
sure.
he would have did that. But what I'm saying is
No, I
just
don't
the
think
fact
so.
that you got the slave nigga that you can look at it and honestly in the back of your mind you know he's on your same level, so you have to do more. You have to
Yeah,
get
that's
stronger.
true.
Like
It's
Yeah.
like
yeah, like he
like we mentioned earlier, it's like the Vegeta Goku shit. Like fucking Shin's
yeah.
Goku and Ohon's Vegeta. Like he's like, nah, this nigga can't do. I'm a noble nigga. No, this ain't happening.
He shouldn't be doing.
He
Let me
train
outshine him.
exactly. Like he trains in 10 times gravity. I train in 100. Fuck that.
Word.
yeah.
But getting back to the arc, man, like Ouhon, this nigga's smart as well. Like, cause the thing about
Word.
this chapter is all you see is the Gahome's army come out of chariots and shit, and you're just like, what? How is he gonna deal with this? But Ouhon's already prepared. Like he just literally just splits off his cavalry and just set up some sick plan. Like it's insane. Oh my days. But then the nigga, oh my, this guy, the guy who destroyed half of the way fire dragons, one guy killed them all, bruv. One guy comes through. El Shi. What did you guys think about when you saw El Shi for the first time?
I was crunk. Me, I was ready for Ouhon to beat some ass.
I thought he looked too pretty. I'm getting sick of seeing pretty niggas, man.
I was ready for Ouhon to beat some ass, cause just like how you said that Shin had got all the fucking achievements in the coalition arc, I was like, okay, Ouhon. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get your rank up, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm ready for
Yeah.
Ouhon to beat some ass, you know?
Oh, days.
And I love how he beat him too. Going back to the basics, using forms, using technique like that. It was a good win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just before we get into that part though, we just see the first of all how El Shi just gets him though. El Shi was giving him the business.
Yeah, he
The
came in
business.
busting
Oh
head.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my, that
Yeah, he
first
came
clash
in
of
busting
them.
head.
Woo, the bit like I have to admit, we even forgot to mention this, but because obviously he's a noble son and he's a son of Osen, one of the OGs out there. Osen drops one of his
DOG.
boys. Actually, he is the OG. He drops one of his boys to help out Ouhon, and we see this guy go in as well. But he's worried for Earl when he starts fighting Earl. They know he actually thinks he's gonna die, bro. Like you can see in his face, he's like, "Shit, what am I gonna tell Olsen if his son dies? I didn't do anything." Like, ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that was pressure. Oh my days.
That's pressure. Nah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I would hate it. I would hate it for him if Ouhon did die,
Mm.
and then it was like he had to face Olsen. Like I don't know. I don't feel like Olsen the type of nigga that like kill off his niggas, but he most definitely would get like I don't know, like that glare. You know that Olsen glare.
Exactly. That's true, man. I think actually no,
I,
I think Olsen would kill him. I think Olsen would kill him. Like I don't think he takes no shit. He's just like, nah.
Yeah,
You're supposed
Uh,
to.
kill his
You're
son,
there.
like it's his
I,
pride,
I,
it
I,
depends.
family.
I don't
It
see
truly
Olsen
depends on
killing.
what his mission there was.
Yeah.
If his mission was there, like, yo, I need, like, my son's getting higher in the ranks, he's getting more, you know what I'm saying, he's getting into harsher battles, I need you to watch his back, and yeah. But if it was just, oh, my son needs an extra 1,000 men, go ahead and help him. See, Ocean knows what war is. You can't expect somebody to protect someone at all
Yeah.
times.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, but I just feel like it's not like he like if he died in a coalition war, that's different. You know what I mean? Because that's just like
Mm-hmm.
the odds were so against them. It's ridiculous, like how they even survived that shit. You know what I'm saying? But this one, even though it's like a hard fought, because the way Gohan may set up the formation, it's still like doable to win almost.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
this isn't like a big scale battle. You know,
Yeah.
like he isn't
Exactly.
like yeah.
And we
So
need
I
it's
to.
like,
mean,
damn,
it was,
my
though.
son died to
No,
this.
it was, but it wasn't like
It
we just
was.
came out the coalition arc only like 2 arcs ago. You know what I mean? That was like the biggest scale battle we've seen to this day. Like
Yeah,
this
but
one was just like this was like
it was an
taking over.
important piece. We needed Choyu. Choyu. They wanted that badly. Like, that's why when they wasn't getting updates from Cho, they was like, yo, does he know how important this campaign is? Does he know how significant this region is? And Cho was like, yeah, I got this. Just relax, calm down. Just
Yeah.
await further news. Like,
Actually, I've got a better reason why Usain will get pissed with him. Because the fact is, Usain predicted that Toe's gonna ask for more men so they could take over Cho. But because of Ohhan's plan was like don't ask his dad for any more men. So essentially, that guy just let it happen, bruv. And that's on him as well. Because he's the older guy. He knows he's got more experience than Ouhon, so you should not let him do that.
so would Olsen
Yeah.
get mad at Cho or get mad at the guy he
No,
placed
he'll
with
get
Uno?
more. He'll get. Yeah, the guy's name is Kanjo. He'd get mad at Kanjo. Like,
Kanjo. Yeah.
yeah, Kanjo. Yeah.
But that's the thing. Kanjo wasn't there at that meeting. He knew
I thought.
nothing about Ulhon's decision to tell them niggas not to call Ocean. He wasn't there. It was only the older dude, I believe, his Jujin, whatever his name is. I can't remember his name, but the old dude that's always with Ouhon. I think he was the only one in that meeting with Cho and his advisors and Shin.
But he knows of the riskiness of the plan, though. He knew because he obviously knows about the plan, and he knew like if essentially, even if Ouhon does his plan well, they have to rely on everyone else doing their plan well as well, or they would all fail basically, and Ouhon could die. So it's risky, man. I'm just saying.
But you know, there's always risk in war. So shit, sometimes you gotta take a chances, bro.
That's true. That's true as well. I can't deny
True.
that.
And
True.
Owen was confident in his plan, so it was like, "Hey, let's go,
Yeah.
let's get."
Right.
It.
It had
Especially when he was like, yo, who are you to decide that I'm no match for Earl Sheik? Like, back. You don't know me like that.
I'm telling you, man,
you don't.
that's what got me
You
hyped
just
for
got here. You
Owen,
talking that
man.
crap.
Like,
That's what got me so hyped for Ohan, bro.
like I was gonna ask as well, what do you guys think of the first fight between Ouhon and Earl Shi, man? 'Cause that shit looked sick, to be honest.
Yeah, man. It really like solidified that I would be down with Uhan.
Mm.
I was like, okay, like he ain't just all talk. Cause you know how like is a common trope for like people of like nobility to be just a whole bunch of talk and can't really back it up. But we seen them two going at it with like these spears and it's like, okay, he really about that life, you know?
Mm.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I'm fucking with this dude because you know Earl She whatever. You know he's a seasoned warrior, but you got this young cat that's going toe to toe with you. Like, come on.
True.
And you know Ouhon, he ain't even at the top of his level yet.
Like
Right.
the thing that made it
Right. He's
more
not even.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But the thing that made it more realistic is like when we found out She's backstory, because even I felt like I didn't think like if Shin couldn't beat Gaimo, unless She was, cause She I think was the strongest Way Fire Dragon anyway. But still, man, I still thought if Ouhon beats him and it's not a good explanation for this, this will kind of suck for Kingdom, because Kingdom usually is always really realistic. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're still rookies in the game. Like I'm impressed by them, but like they have to be their generation is they have to be beating people in their generation right now.
Just tells me that
Uh,
no, this wouldn't have happened against Oki, against Tou. This tells me that the Fire Dragons, even though this guy was like the top notch, are not comparable to the Great Generals. That's what I think.
nah.
Nah, I don't think you can say that because, well,
No,
for a couple of
yeah.
reasons.
Yeah, I was
One,
gonna
they were
yeah,
locked
you
up
go.
for 14 years and they hadn't
True.
fought. You know what I'm saying? They were rusty from war.
Mhm.
Two, this dude kind of had like emotional, psychological reasons as to why he lost.
Yeah,
He, for
exactly.
some reason, wasn't guarding himself. He would just attack in a sense like he wanted to die. He's on some Kaido shit, looking
Yeah,
for a
that's
place
true.
to die.
He did say that during the fight.
Necessarily say that, you know what I'm saying, like they're not on the level as the other great generals because they were competing with the other great generals in that era. When the the three great heavens, the Queen Six, when they were waging war, they were going against the 7-way fire dragons. That just means that they were on the same level because apparently they couldn't conquer Way. None of the Way fire dragons got killed by any of the other the state's generals. So it's hard to say that they're not on their level.
Exactly. And even
And so
thinking
so what you're saying is if Earl She didn't have that mentality that he wanted to die, do you think it would have went differently?
yes, I think so. I personally think so.
Yes,
What
a
about
lot
the big,
differently. A
what
lot
about,
differently.
what about the big dude? What was his name again?
Gaimo,
Gaimo?
because I don't think anyone could have beat Gaimo that was there, even including Ouhon, honestly.
Toe would have had a rough fight with
Yeah,
Gaimo.
yeah, actually, yeah, sorry, yeah,
Like,
not I'm just including I think Toe could have beat him, but that's the only person on the Quinn side of things.
Yeah, okay, I see that.
yeah, and it would have been a rough fight.
Yeah.
But Gaimo's thing was more of him being rusty.
Yeah.
Like Earl She died more because of his like psychological wanting to die, wanting to be with his sister, or well, his stepsister, or whatever.
Yeah.
Gaimo was just like, yo, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even fully geared up yet. I'm just getting geeked. You know what I'm saying?
And that was a weird relationship between him and his sister, bro. Like,
Yeah, I know. That's
that
what I
was
said.
close.
We mentioned it a bit.
Yeah,
Like
but
it's a bit
why?
incest because it's
He's
what
adopted,
is
though.
he's adopted? Is it he adopted or they're both adopted?
No, they're both.
All right. What happened was when the lord of their house married someone, if they already had a child, they became his child.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
he married her mother, but like he wasn't even her father. He married her mother, and she became like the princess of his castle. Then
Yeah.
he adopted because he couldn't give birth to a male heir. The son Earl She is a son through a different wife.
Yeah.
And that's basically because he had no sons of his own. Earl She inherited everything because he was the only male heir.
Yeah.
So they're not related by blood at all. None of the three of them are related by blood, or the father.
Yeah. I can see that, but I don't know. It just I feel
yeah. It
like
feels.
growing up together, seeing her as a sister, that would kind of made it kind of weird. But at
Yeah,
the same
true.
time, since they ain't by blood, so he can pork her and call it a day. But
I mean, if they view each other as brother and sister, you know, the whole time they're growing up, then
yeah, it's kind
that's
of weird to
incest.
me.
No, it's not incest.
I mean,
I
it's
But
mean,
not
nah, it's not
incest.
I think there's incest from
It's
Not,
incestual.
it's,
from a mental
it's just kind of frowned
standpoint.
upon.
It might not
It's
be
a
incest
in,
from a lawful standpoint,
It's
but from
just
a
yeah, it's
frowned
an
mental
upon.
aspect,
That's
incestual
that's
my
definitely
mentality.
incest.
But still, and let's not. They knew that they weren't brothers and sisters. Like got adopted, like they got put up in a family when they were like 6 and 7, so they knew they weren't related. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's not that
I
it wasn't that
suppose so
serious.
because if you get put together at 5 and 6, you already got kind of a little bit of understanding of life. So I can see that. Like I see they was younger than that when they only grew up knowing each other, brother sister, before they started to develop their identity. So yeah,
Mm.
it's a little different. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way, just personally, because I'm from the South, where like that shit is not even like spoke of. Besides, I don't want to offend nobody, but white people who, who be doing incest around here.
As the only white person I think in the stream, I take offense to that.
The only white person.
Well, I'm sorry, homie.
No, you're good. I was kidding. We all know the South is like that.
Taking
Yeah.
criticism.
The
Looking at you,
hillbillies, right?
straw hat. Kentucky.
Oh, it is. But yeah, man, the backstory is pretty dark though. Like of Shi. Like when you find out his sister was basically the hottest chick in all of fucking what's his face
Way.
and then one of the Way dragons was like, okay, I'm gonna hit that while my nigga Shi's out there fighting. And then she's
Yeah,
like,
that was cold.
yeah, I was deep because he's there, yeah, because she was like, oh nah, I love Shi, and then he killed her. The nigga just
Yeah, he
killed her straight off. Oh my
slashed
days.
her, bro. Like, get out of here,
Oh,
with that bullshit. You don't
He
want to
didn't
give me
even
no
get the
play?
cheeks.
Nobody get no play.
oh my god, this
Nah,
guy.
she would have gave up the cheeks. She just wouldn't say that she loved him, and he wasn't having it. He didn't even
Yeah,
want the cheeks after
he was
that.
salty, man.
He didn't
He
even
was
want the
salty,
cheeks.
man. He one of them niggas like he be like, "What's up, girl?" She be like, "No, I don't want to." Be like, "Well, fuck you then, bitch."
Yeah.
He one of them.
But it was just dark, man. That was just because I was just like, God, this
Yeah.
shit probably happened back in the day, you know. Some guys are just too sorry, like, nah, fuck it, sure. Oh my days.
He's
And
like,
then
I don't kill my wives. I've just killed a bunch of women that are unfit to be called wives. Like,
yeah.
so
Oh
you
my
Hey,
killed
days.
your wives.
the missus is calling, so I gotta holler at y'all later.
Oh, okay. Now,
Alright.
thanks for coming through,
Later, man.
Dustin, man.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Whenever y'all want to talk about the Conky arc, hit me up.
Yeah, definitely let you know, man.
All right.
I think we're like one arc away, so we've got to do the state of eye, and then we'll do the
All
conky
right,
arc, I think.
just keep me updated. I'm gonna holler
Yeah,
at y'all.
well.
The South Side is out.
All right, most def, bro.
Later, man.
All right, safe, man.
I got a question though.
Yeah.
Does this make after this fight, like, does this make Ouhon the best spear wielder in China?
I don't think so, because I think there's probably one more, like, because essentially, like, the generation in between Earl Shi and Ouhon, I reckon there's someone really sick in that generation, if you know what I mean, who's
There is
probably
also
number one.
Okay.
this.
That's just my
this guy
opinion. There's no
who-
facts for it, but yeah.
There's also this guy from Chu, remember?
Oh, I thought that guy was a swordsman.
Yeah, he's a
Was
swordsman.
he a swordsman?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's a double wielding sword. It's a
Yeah.
Baku swords. Yeah, they're like some special swords or some shit.
Yeah, continue.
Yeah. But anyway, man, that backstory is just deep, and when you find out, that's why he's just going in against like he's just a savage. Like he doesn't guard, so he's always just on an attack, and it's just like, literally, I actually thought Ouhon might die. I actually thought Ouhon might die the first time.
Actually,
Oh my god. No, it's because when you see this, the armor start breaking off and stuff, and you just see all his men trying to protect him, and the guy's still following him, He's just, oh my days.
Yeah, I honestly, when I was catching up, I did think Ouhon was gonna die, or like he was gonna get severely injured, like he was
Yeah.
gonna like, maybe lose a finger or something. Like I thought he was gonna get maimed in some way, but he didn't. He stayed true.
Oh my days! But then
Yeah.
this is when when fucking Osen's guy Kanjo comes in, MVP, saves. He literally does a distraction to save Ouhon's life, man. Like if he didn't start doing like breaking up their formation and stuff, it'd have been over.
Yeah,
Oh my days!
and I like how he went about it too. He was like, it's easier to break it up from the outside than trying to break
Yeah.
through it from the inside. It's like, all right, smart man.
Exactly. Oh my days! And then just seeing his injuries as well is crazy, and it's just like, oh my days! Like when I saw Ouhon just injured, I was thinking, is he gonna continue fighting for real? Like, is he gonna? But we see
Yeah,
Lei
man.
does. We see Lei does pull through, man. That's what it. After it made me really think that Ouhon is essentially because Shin has had to overcome more obstacles than him, but Ouhon has trained super hard, so I'd have to give him mad respect, man. Like, oof, that shit was crazy, man. And then in chapter 392, because we're getting to the end of this arc now, we see one of the gods of the verse, man. We see a bit of Roboku. Roboku's just literally just looking at his table, playing with his little chess pieces, seeing what's happening in way. He's just trying to figure out, like, oh my days, man.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't
he's
like
always
Roboku as much as other people.
I think he's a savage. Like I hate the way he killed Oki because I feel like that was just kind of it was a bit of a cheat, but it was like, oh shit. But he gets
Man,
shit done.
that man would have been dead 3 times over if it wasn't for Hoken.
Nah, I think he's stronger than Hoken personally, though. I just feel
Really?
like if yeah,
I think
honestly,
so
because I
too.
think if you can order around Hoken, like you have to have something that this Hoken just respects about you. And I think he's definitely mad strong.
Mm, I guess if you say so.
Yeah, I'm just saying if you think about it, like the first time we see Riboku like with him like with we see the scars on his arms and stuff when Shin bumps into him when he's first like when you find out later on that he's actually trying to create the coalition and stuff. It's
Yeah,
like whoa,
like
like
he might have some fighting capabilities, but like if it wasn't for Hoken, Gakashin would have killed him. If it wasn't for Hoken, Dukio would have killed him.
nah, there's
If
no
it
way
wasn't
Dukio would have killed Riboku. No way.
what?
Remember,
He's got
like
Oh, come
Kane
on,
even
bro.
said that like Roboku isn't just a normal like politician slash general. That he's
Yeah, I know
fought
he's
in
not
wars
just a
before.
strategist. Yeah, I know he's not just a strategist, but you're telling me Dukio wouldn't have killed Roboku?
I don't think so.
You telling me Hoken didn't save that man's life?
Yeah, I don't know. I equate like Roboku to like the Aizen type, the guy who like
Like
seemingly
even
is just a strategist, super OP in combat.
like I'm just saying, even though Kane said he's not an ordinary strategist, Roboku himself said, I don't use a sword to win my full wars. So he's not like godly with the sword.
I
He
think he
can
just
fight.
means like he doesn't need to. Like it's kind of like I beat you with strategy before I even need to touch you. Because
But
like to me,
his strategy lost. His strategy lost the moment Dukio was at his face.
I mean,
And
we'll
then
find in the
instead of
tournament.
stepping up to fighting, he was like, nah, Hoken, be thy name.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's just gonna be like this is just basing off like other mangas, but I think he's the guy who's just gonna be like the kind of final protagonist or antagonist. Sorry, that he's just gonna be the guy who just has to like fight Shin and has to beat him. Because Shin like realistically like when Shin clashed with him, like I think Shin can't realize that like this dude's on a whole another level than a lot of people.
But how long ago was that
I
of
mean, it was a
Shin?
while ago. I mean,
That
it's before
was
the coalition. Remember?
that was I'm saying that was early 1,000-man commander Shin. How long has it been since? I'm not saying like I'm not saying Roboku's weak. I'm saying like
No, yeah, no.
he's just not stronger than Hoken. Like he can
Yeah.
still. I'm pretty sure he can still give Shin a good fight. Or probably beat Shin right now. But well, no, because Shin got that
The way-
revenge wave. So
the way
I don't
I
know.
see it is that Shin is written for Hoken is written for Shin. Riboku is written for Kyoukai, and Riboku's
I would
sidekick
say-
is written for Ten.
Actually, wait, no spoilers,
Let's see.
people, because I feel like someone's about to say spoiler. No, not you, DG, just say in general, because if anyone's caught up, they know what I mean, basically.
Yeah. I was gonna say
Yeah.
the other way around,
Yeah.
only because like I feel like Riboku seems to be more so like the main person of Zao, and to me like the Bushin thing with like Kyoukai holding a Bushin like with her dance. Well, like he actually has one side him, supposedly. I see it being that way instead. Like Kyoukai would be a better fit.
For
I don't
Hoken.
know. That's just me. Yeah. Like obviously Riboku's
Oh, I
more of a
see.
strategist, so is Kyoukai, but just like the whole like Bushin thing, I think gonna come into play later.
Yeah, I was talking about strategy and pure strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just to get back to the chapter, guys, because we're almost finished. I have to admit, now we finally get on chapter 392, we finally get the reasoning behind Tou's actions to let Ouhon's plan go ahead. And we find out that essentially, even though after the coalition war, every essentially everybody's watching all the scuffles all over China. Like obviously Zhao's watching what's happening in Wei and
You know that China didn't
Quinn.
exist back then, right?
Yeah, but they call it China in the manga, so I'm just gonna stick with what they say. Okay, I'll stick with what the writer said. We all know it's China anyway. But yeah, so basically, we found out that Tou essentially, because he realizes only a few people can become a great general in the Quinn army, and he literally was testing Ouhon and Shin to see if they're capable enough to reach that level. Because the thing I realized about Tou, like essentially he already knows he's a great general. He knows he's a great general already. Like he doesn't have to even do much, but he's just trying to make sure the next generation gets there, man. Yeah, and that and it was a really good explanation as well. To be honest, it makes a lot of
Big
sense.
giveaway.
Huh?
Oh no, I'm just saying something.
Just trolling me, huh? Just trolling me again, people.
Now go ahead and do your thing. Man.
Anyway, so yeah, we find out Tou's reasoning about listening to Ouhon's plan, and which was quite a good idea as well. Because essentially, if Ouhon proves them right, then essentially now their name's gonna go all over China as well and be respected and stuff. So it's quite a good idea. So
Yeah,
what
like
did you think? Yeah, sorry, I was
I
gonna
was,
say, what did
I
you?
was just, I was, oh yeah, actually, there's something to trip off of what you were saying. I was just saying, like, I think Toe, like, is kind of setting up Wuhan, Moten, and Shin to be like the next great general of the heavens. So like they can be those people that like when they go to like, an enemy gate or stronghold, they just kind of give up. Like I think
Yeah,
he's setting
exactly.
up the names for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Yeah.
it reminds me of what Oki first did for Shin by making him into a unit and stuff. Like he's trying to get their name out there, like they get some prestige essentially. Like, so what did you guys think about Toe's reasoning behind his actions? Like, do you guys like it, or do you think he should have just done it himself, like made his own plan?
I,
Nah,
I,
I
I
love
like.
the fact. Oh,
Sorry,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, you're good. You're good.
I love the fact that like he trusts them, like he trusts the younger generation enough to even consider them for this position. You know, I'll just like the fact that he trusts them because not all of the generals even view them in that light. Like even the people under Toe is like, yo, you're bugging out. Why would you send them to like they're still young? But at the end of the day, the only way that they're gonna grow is by facing adversity and by facing these challenges. So it was I think it was just perfect.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. 44, Stebo, what do you guys think? 45,
Yo,
Stebo,
yeah.
what do you think about Toe's reasoning?
Oh yeah, that was a question. So yeah, I thought that I was kind of at first I thought that he didn't have like of course he had a plan, but at first I thought just like Osen's Ouhon's plan was better, so I was disappointed. But then I was thinking that no, then he said that he just left it for the next generation. So then I was like, oh, okay. So I think that he made the right call because if he like example, if he went with his own plan, right, and it succeeds, like you have to actually see the two situations. If he goes with his own plan and it succeeds, all is done and well, right? Well done. And he dies, and the status quo remains. But if
Yeah,
he goes with the next generation's plan and it succeeds, then he still has his status quo. Like the status quo is changed. He still has his prestige, but now the next generation has it too. So if he dies, they can live on with it. And
yeah,
if it fails, then he can still um, like try to make things as good as possible by himself. So it's like a win-win situation actually. So if it fails, then he tried it. He can try to make up for it as much as possible, and the status quo remains. So
true.
all three situations, basically, like two of them have no change, while in fact, like one of
That's,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of the best thing to do. I don't know if I've
Yeah.
made it too complicated, but it's pretty simple actually.
Yeah, that was super complicated for you. Super... No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, but yeah, no, I
So
get what you're
basically,
saying. Yeah, I
he
get what
doesn't
you're
lose
saying.
anything. Like he just gives them a chance. Yeah.
It's a win-win either way. Yeah, I get what you mean. But and the thing that's also great about this arc as well, even I think Kyoukai and Ouhon know it the most. That they both know that, like they even say in it's still chapter 392. Kyoukai is like, this is the first real step to becoming a great general of the heavens. Like they know just this, them proving themselves to beating Gohome makes them like just proves how they're getting closer and closer to reaching their goal of becoming a great general.
Yeah, that's why I was disappointed that Kyoukai didn't get his head. Because Shin is already like building a reputation, and Kyoukai is like in the shadows. So
Nah, oh, I don't want to spoil it again, but
Yeah, I know.
don't worry, just don't worry. All I'm saying is don't worry. Like,
I would love it though if somehow she would became like, or she does become a great general of the heavens before him. That'd be the funny shit.
oh, that would be kind of trolly though, but I would like,
I mean,
it's believable.
the reason he's even where he's at is realistically because of her.
I would say
I would
so, but
like-
more
I would like
Oki.
that.
I give Oki more credit than her.
I mean, like, look at how many times he honestly would have died if it wasn't for her and his entire unit. Like the first like 5 arcs, every time she saved him.
No, but there's some stuff that Oki taught him that he's become
Yeah,
so
but
useful to him.
she needed Shin too.
Yeah.
I was about to
Yes,
say,
it is.
yeah, like
Yeah.
if it wasn't for Shin, she'd be dead right now.
Yeah, true.
You know. So
Like if it wasn't for Shin, she wouldn't have beat Yu Ren. She would have
Yeah.
got her ass beat.
That's very true. Actually, that is very
it's more
true.
psychological, but yeah, that's still a point.
Oh man. And now we're coming to the third day. This is like the third and final day of the arc, and then like we could just see all the strategists like thinking about how they're gonna get through, because especially Ouhon and Shin's side have so much trouble because essentially Rokumi is not fighting any of the fire dragons of Wei, so he has nothing to worry about. He'll get there on the third day, but Ouhon and Shin have to fight Gaimon and El Shi, and that's just crazy. Like they have no
pronounced,
way. Oh man.
It's pronounced Rokuomi.
For fuck's. Okay, you understand who I'm talking about, right? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
No, but some
Damn.
fans
Not really.
Some fans may not like get what you're saying. Like if you have some
Okay.
Chinese fans.
Rokumi is the guy who has the third army that's supposed to get to Gohome's encampment on the third day as well. So it's Shin, Ouhon, and Rokumi. Okay? So now they know who he is. Okay, 44. They know who he is now.
Yeah, you might get some like slack from Japanese fans here. Like
They know that I don't speak Japanese, okay? So I just sayonara, Japanese fans. If you're going, I apologize.
sayonara. Like,
No, I'm just saying if they're leaving, if I can't pronounce the names properly, I'm saying I'm sorry, and if you do leave, I apologize. Like, goddamn, man.
That sounds completely different from what you said.
he said sayonara.
Yeah, he said leave my fucking stream.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck you guys, bro. Fuck you guys.
You're
Oh
basically
my
saying like
days.
sayonara, goodbye. Like goodbye, mates.
I got your back. I got your
Yeah.
back. You were saying bye to the offended people. I got you.
Yeah, bye to the offended people.
Yeah, tell them to get the fuck out.
Yeah, if you're offended, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
And then anyway, getting back now, it's the third day. They've been trying to figure out the strategy. We're getting these little panels of even Elsei thinking about Shin and how's he doing in the war and stuff, because they've heard back in Kanyo. They've heard that Tao hasn't got Chio yet, so they're worried about what's gonna happen. Oh man. So it was just there's a lot riding on this, even though I think so. Someone said that it's not really a big war. Essentially, it is because it starts their invasion into Wei, and you need to get Choi to get to invade Wei properly.
Yeah, it's
So-
the first domino block. So
Yeah.
if they fail, they could like face an invasion behind their backs.
Exactly.
Well, technically, Sanyo was the first domino block, but Wei was. I mean, Choyu
Yes.
is just as important.
No,
Yeah.
that was the pivotal point. This was domino block because if this fails, then they had like an entire road which they can invade. So behind the backs, but the other one was a pivotal point. That wasn't like a domino block, but yeah, I mean it's
Okay.
like more valuable, but this one
Yeah,
was more
that's
dangerous.
yeah. This one's way more like because it was too. Sanyo was valuable as well, but it's just like Choi. Ooh, because it was risky, man. Because if I'm correct, Sanyo's in it was in Zao, right?
No, Sanyo's in Way. That's what I'm saying. Like
Oh,
Sanyo was the first piece of Way that they took
oh,
to
okay.
open up that. That's what I'm saying. Sanyo was more important than Choyu because it was because of Sanyo that they
They
started the
could get yeah.
coalition.
That's true. That's true.
Oh yeah, but I meant like domino effect. I meant like an invasion inside their own lands. That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's true.
In
Oh,
terms of
well, okay.
Because
yeah,
essentially, it's yeah, I get what 44 was saying. Like, so essentially, if they fail like Troy, that means Sanyo's open to being attacked. I think that's why I think he's trying to get out.
yeah, that's way more dangerous.
Yeah. So they lose everything if they don't do everything correctly this time. But also, the thing I like about just to get back to the chapter, like the chapter and the arc, the also thing I like about this arc as well. You get a lot of time between Shin and Kyoukai. Like they start like you see the development of their relationship and everything. Like them
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about
I mean,
big, yeah.
they have a weird relationship. You know, they start out with, I want to have some children with you, and then, and then they
Then
go
she's
like,
running away from him.
Yeah,
yeah,
that
like
that
she's
that
like,
was that was so funny. Like, how do you think children are made? You go to a mountain and a bird comes down and drops a baby, and a volcano explodes. That was so funny, man. And then Ten has to tell her the real deal, and then she ducks Shin for like 2 weeks or something. Oh man. But yeah, that's just one of the funnier moments. But yeah, just in the arc, it's really developing their relationship a bit because you even see Kyokai sticking with Shin on the third day, even though she doesn't really have to, but she does anyway.
Hmm.
And it's
Kyoukai
just
is
like
sticking it to Shin.
no sticking with Shin.
When he was fighting Gaimo's people, and she was like, "I'm gonna just stay by you until it's my time to leave, like
Yeah,
so you don't have to
But
wear yourself out."
exactly. Like she's thinking about like how because she knows Shin's got to fight Gaimo, and Gaimo's a savage, so it's not going to be easy. Oh man.
mhm.
I would have been.
Like if
Like, I'm
only,
happy with how they ended the Shin fight and the Shin Gaimo thing. I like how they. It was strategy that got them to win, not Shin just over like somehow magically overpowering
Yeah,
Gaimo.
exactly. Because I honestly, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I liked about this arc a lot. Because even though these guys haven't fought in 14 years, just on the experience alone, they're just they've been in so many more wars than Ouhon and Shin. So the way they lost both of them, it's just like it just makes sense. There was no like illogical, no like super power ups. It was just they won because they used their brains essentially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I love how Ten is like. I don't know why some people think she's like needs to die or whatever, but like I love Ten, man.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
Ten is the greatest. Like she just like she started off as a good strategist, and then like the more battle experience she got, the better she got. Now she's just coming up with things on the fly, doing things that like I mean, thinking about things that not many people are doing, going and brokering deals like, "Yo, I need your help. Come save Shin at this time.
Mm,
You gotta pace yourself. I need you to come at the right moment so they don't catch us off guard." Like she was just outpacing a lot of people even before the battle.
mm.
yeah,
That's true. That's very true. Like
she's
she's that.
developing. Like
Yeah, like I think that's what's made she's gonna be she. I think everyone's like when they say she's gonna be the greatest strategist, I think she will be just because naturally she's so talented, just figuring out stuff. Like now her yeah, like
When
her
you say
experience of
greatest strategist, like you mean of the new generation?
yeah, I'd say of new generation, yeah. Like the old generation, people like Roboku and I actually don't say too much about the Osen and the other older generals, but those ones, I don't know if it'll take a while for her to
I
get to that
mean,
level.
I think she'd be like number four. It
Ooh,
would be yeah, because out of the new generation for Quinn, it would be Moten. Kyoukai, Moten, Ouhon, 10.
Oh my days. Wait, say that again? The new generation for
Kyoukai, Moten, Ouhon, 10.
Nah, you got. I think you can wait. Right, okay. Right at this moment, I'd say yes, but I
In
think,
the Way Fire Dragons, yeah.
yeah, wait, if I yeah, right at this moment, yes. But I think you should put Ouhon ahead of Moten. I think.
Nah, man, nah. And for
Actually, no,
one reason.
I'll put Ouhon number one because none of them could figure out that plan except for Ouhon.
Well, Moten wasn't even there to give his input. And Kyoukai, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think she has the voice to speak because she's not like one of the leading commanders. But I feel what you're saying, that
Yeah.
Ouhon came up with the plan. But if you remember, when they were, well, I'm not sure if this is a spoiler. Let me forget it. I'm not gonna say it because I don't. Yeah, forget it because I don't think I think it's a spoiler, so I'm not gonna say it. But
I think I get what you're saying.
But Moten is definitely the better strategist of the two.
Right.
I think
so.
maybe
like it was Moten's strategy that got them to Renko.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a fair point. But I feel like now Ouhon's got this one though. Like Moten has that, but Ouhon has this one. So it's like I can't put one of them above the other. I'll say they're even, maybe.
Okay, but I can put Kyoukai above both of them.
I don't know about that because I just think I don't know. Kyokai's more like I don't know. It's hard to say, man. I think she's a great in battle strategist, and she's a really good strategist outside of battle. But it's hard for me to say she'd be greater than Ouhon and Moten when they have to like think as a general. You know what I mean? They have a lot more to
I'm
do.
just saying she had half of the men Ouhon did and still got to Gahome's tent.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But that's thanks to Ten's plan, though, right?
Well, it was thanks to Ouhon's plan and Ten's plan, but
yeah, Ouhon. Yeah,
she still had less. She still had less men and got it done.
Exactly. Man. But now we're getting to the final parts of the arc, and we're just seeing everyone just basically fight through, trying to get to the encampment on the third day, and we're waiting for the big fights with Gaimo versus Shin, and somehow Ouhon has got up and now is going to fight Shi, who fucked them up so badly that last day. Like, oh my days. Oh my god! And then now we just see these skirmishes, and like I realized Rokumi is so arrogant, man. I don't like I get him, but this guy, man, he's so arrogant. I don't know if he still part of with Oki's the remnant of Oki's like commanders and stuff, right? Or
yeah. They said that aside from Tou, Roku Omi was the first person to get down with Oki.
Oh, okay, that's why, yeah. Because I don't know, because he just seems to underrate. He's not like Tou. Like Tou understands Oki a lot more than Rokumi, if you get what I mean. Like his vision, and then Rokumi's just,
at least his respect for the younger generation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he knows like how Quinn's gonna get far is because they have to just support the younger generation, and everything. But now it's coming, man. We're finally here. It's chapter 394, people. It's Ouhon versus Shi. Woo! This is one of the. I have to admit, just because of how strategic it was, just and from a using spears as well and technique, it was amazing, man. That shit was amazing. Like, what did you guys think about the second fight now between Shi and Ouhon?
It's pretty much the same thing I thought about the first one. I didn't think Ouhon. Honestly, I kind of thought Ouhon would do something similar to what Ten did and like separate his forces to go attack the headquarters. I didn't think that he would just straight up beat Shi. But the explanation we got for it was good. So it was a really good fight to me.
Yeah, I think
it had a lot of suspense because even though he was like even though you could kind of like Ouhon was like sensing that he wanted to die or whatever, he was still trying to kill Ouhon. So it wasn't like he gave up completely.
That's true. That is true. He was just because it was like essentially his one weakness is it was just so hard for like you have to be just you couldn't miss basically because essentially if you're going for the killer strike you would die as well if you missed
Yeah.
like an inch anywhere. So that's what just I thought was amazing about it. And just the way like the thought process like when that spear hit Ouhon in the chest I was like shit is Ouhon gonna fucking die bro. I was like oh my days. And the great thing about Kingdoms are it's so bloody and stuff. Like you can just imagine it in real life happening. You're just like, oh my days. Like the art's just like pretty good with especially in this fight. I really liked it. Like yeah, has anyone else got besides me and Twilight seems to be the only one speaking, guys? What about you guys? Steve-O,
Well,
44. What the fuck, Steve-O?
Yeah, I'm trying to give I'm trying to give them a chance to.
what y'all talking about right now?
The second fight between Shi and Ouhon when Ouhon defeats him.
Oh man, I barely remember that fight. I mean,
All right, you will skip you, Steve-O. Fuck it. 44. 44, come on.
I found that it was weird that he
trying to
won
formulate.
even though he was like injured. In the first fight, he wasn't injured. But then, like, I guess they power up after every fight.
Who got injured?
Ouhon.
Yeah, Ouhon was super injured. Like the
Yeah,
last,
so- Yeah, so realistically, he shouldn't have been able to win. But I guess they power up after every fight, so.
Nah, don't do that. Don't give it one of those fairy tale power up, friendship power or something. No,
not
don't
friendship
do
power,
that
but,
shit.
You know, maybe they get better after a fight. They get the fighting style of the opponent after a fight. You know. Also, he didn't have
Yeah,
the same. I guess he didn't have the same will to win too. So. I mean,
like
Ouhon. Yeah, sorry.
Ouhon said it. He was like, "Yeah, you let me observe your technique for too long.
Yeah.
You didn't finish me quick enough. Because
Yeah.
I studied you, cut up, and you know what I'm saying. He was getting hurt. He's like, I studied you enough, so now I know how to get around your strength. You know what I'm saying? Your power.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so
You let me observe your technique.
exactly. So it's not just unrealistically. So don't be afraid, Nikki. It's not just like they get friendship power up.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, that's like a fair point. Fair point. But the thing I also like just before he defeats Shi is that little speech he does. Like he knows the only way you start getting reputation to become a great general, you gotta start racking up achievements. And he knows he has to beat him or he'll never be able to become a great general. And that's what I like about this a lot. The motivation is there, and you see why he's trying so hard to get to that point. Like, that's the thing is because you have to beat these legends to become a legend, man.
That's
Shit,
real.
man. That's just straight up shit, man. If Jordan didn't beat Magic Johnson, if Jordan didn't beat Isaiah Thomas, like you never been Jordan, been MJ.
This is true.
Yeah. And that final blow though, that was just woo. That was a mad final blow. I have to admit, that was sick.
I like how Ouhon also he was telling the difference between their fighting styles. Like, yo, this guy's spear is all about brute strength, attack power, just trying to outman the other guy. Where mine's is more about finesse, finding that one opening, finding that one spot to exploit. And I was like, I like how he can analyze even in the heat of battle like that.
Exactly. That's just impressive. Because I feel like I don't know if I feel like really people who've trained so hard and just been in the thick of it. They just have like a not a sixth sense, but they just know when to move when they need to move. Like because he learned the techniques and stuff by watching him. He just feels it now where he should go and where he shouldn't go.
It's observation hockey, man.
Yeah, exactly. He's got the observation hockey, man. Oh my God.
People in Kingdom got it. I believe it.
Oh man, because
like Oki knew the arrow was coming. just didn't dodge.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh! Don't bring up that, man. Oki's my favorite character, so that helps, man. It makes me want to say fuck Mobu more. Like fuck Mobu, man. Fuck that nigga. Oh, damn.
That's why I don't like Raboku. Like I don't get how Raboku gets props off of that. You know, like he just came out of the blue.
Yeah, I know. It was
Like,
a
that's
bit.
that's not a war.
I think, but it was because it was strategic though. It's like, and the thing I hated about it as well, Uki figured it out too late. Oki, I mean, figured it out just a bit late. And I was just like, shit.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah, but
Mobu's fault,
still,
man. It's fucking Mobu, man. Goddamn Mobu.
They violated the sacred laws of the duel, man. You don't do that.
It's war,
not only
man. It
that,
doesn't matter.
What was the?
not
What was
only did they violate that, but it's like you set the man up to fight against his arch nemesis, like his arch nemesis. He's fighting his arch nemesis, and that nigga's already outnumbered. He has farmers and shit in his army, and you just come with a whole nother army at the end of it. Like you're watching the battle, and you just come at the very end, like, yeah, I win. I'm the great genius because I came at the end of the battle. It's like, what if Yotanwa had done that? You know what I'm saying? Instead of going to Issei, she just came through and wiped out Hoken, and I'm like, would that have made Yotanwa the smartest person in Kingdom?
I get, oh yeah, I get what you're saying, but it's just because I think he planned it because it seems like Raboku planned it from the beginning, so you just have to give him a bit of props on that point. But I get what you mean. It was still just like it wasn't like they were both on even playing fields. It was just like this guy just like pulled out a trap card and everyone's like, oh shit,
Right,
well, this,
right.
yeah,
Like this dude was Pegasus, and he just made a new card that nobody ever heard of.
Exactly, yeah. After me, I was
He's
like,
like Toon World. Like what?
Toon Road? How's this possible?
Like there's only 3 blue eyes in the whole world. I have them all, but you have a Toon Blue Eyes White Dragon. What is that about?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
It's like
that's true, man.
this is craziness that people pull out.
Yeah, it's some mad crazy. Oh my god! But I'm just okay. Just before we finish the Ouhon part, I'm just liking the pit, like that panel of the spear, just a tiny bit piercing his armor. It just pierces a tiny bit of Elshi's armor, but then you just go to the next page and it's all the way through. Oh my days! That shit was just hype. Hype. Oh my days.
Yeah, you just let that go through.
Exactly, that was just and the thing that was so sad about, because I actually felt kind of sorry for Elshi as well. I know niggas will probably be like, nah, come on, man. But I felt sorry. His backstory is savage, man. He literally wanted to die. Like but he couldn't die out of like suicide or some shit. He had to die like going down as a warrior, which is nice. That shit was sick, bro. And then we have to get to the like. Obviously, Ouhon can't make it through this. Like, if Ouhon managed to get all the way to the encampment as well, I'd be like, oh my days, that's just some crazy shit.
Yeah, nah, he was too hurt. He was way too hurt to make it to the camp.
That's why I was like, nah, come on, man. Like, this
that and
superhero.
Gahome definitely would have died.
Yeah.
Because between Rokuomi and Ouhon, they would have killed anybody leaving. Like, they would have killed any way guy leaving the area.
Yeah. And now we get to Shin's part as well, when we find out the actual plan, because they know, essentially, they can't get through Gaimo through brute strength. So essentially, now this is where Ten comes into play, and she plays her card. And it's obviously the MVP. I wouldn't say MVP, because Ouhon was definitely the best, but if we are rating people in this arc, I have to give Ouhon #1 and Kyoukai #2. Because what Kyoukai did was impressive. Like, she just literally just knew the right timing. She saved 10. She basically saved 10 from getting fucking savagely destroyed by the fucking enemy. Like, ooh, my days. Oh, who's that? Who's that? Are they alright? Someone's dying out here.
Yeah, that's me, man. Wow.
Oh, okay, cool, man. You alright? Shit. Oh man.
Say about 10. Besides her coming in clutch, I like. Not only did she like use like the wave strategy against them by like using nearby allied forces, but the person she chose, she knew exactly who to go to. She's like, nah, like if I'm gonna go to somebody and disrespect Shin like this by asking for help and disrespect myself, I have to go to somebody I know is gonna help me.
Yeah.
And she went to the perfect guy. I can't remember his name right now, but they said he's like one of Toe's best lieutenants. Like he's the smartest lieutenant Toe has, some shit like that.
Yeah,
Which one?
Ryoku. It's Okay, Steve, you're a great pronunciator. You can
I
pronounce
don't
names
even know who
really
you're
good.
talking about. It sounds like you about to say Ryokoku.
Yeah, that's
There you go.
exactly
Ryoku.
right off the exactly straight up.
Ryoku.
Like Ryoku, that was sick. Like it's impressive.
Yeah, I
That
couldn't remember his name for nothing.
yeah, and the fact is, the thing that was really great about that plan as well is like essentially they had to time it so right. Like if he came too early or too late, they would have clocked straight away. It had to be exactly when Kyoukai made her move. Like that was impressive, man.
hmm Or a
Plus,
little bit after it.
yeah, exactly. It's just like, oh my days. Like this is like one of my favorite parts of Kingdom, just because of the tactical aspect of it. Like thinking about all the stuff in war and all these things. It's just like how like strategic it is. It's not just guys like slashing each other and killing each other.
Yeah.
It's like you have to think about how you win and beat these opponents. Damn, man.
Like to me, the best part about this whole like altercation was at the very end when Gaimo was like, "So, like the rest of them, you're not gonna give me a proper fight." You know what I'm saying? Like you've been like he was like, "Yo, you've been what does he say? You've been brainwashed by their delusions." And he's like, "All right, give me an answer next time." Like that to me was just epic. Like,
Mm.
oh man, I can't wait till the next time Shin fights Gaimo.
Oh my, yeah, that's gonna be good. Like Shin's got a lot of people on his list though. It's like Hoken. It's got Gaimo's on the list. It's I think some of those guys from Chew as well. Like one of them definitely. Actually, wait a second. No, those might be from Moten. Moten's got those ones on lock actually. But yeah, like
Nah,
that
Shin got the Byakuya sword kid on his list.
nah, I reckon that's Moten's one though. To be honest, because
Shit,
Moten's a sword.
I know
Moten's a
Ouhon's on
soldier,
his
bro.
list. That kid
Yeah.
hate Ouhon.
Oh yeah, that's true. He does. Yeah. Damn, that's yeah. There's a lot of great potential fights because the thing I like about it as well is like at least they've got other young generation coming up, especially Chew, because Chew has some beasts. I have to say, man. Even Karen, Karen's a fucking savage in herself. Like, oh my days. But yeah,
Zell got a
that
couple like Fute and Kane.
yeah.
Even
I
I
don't
don't think
know.
they're as good. But
Nah, I think the True people are better because Fute is a bit like once they fought in the coalition arc, and I saw him because he's just super fast, but he's not as strong, if you know what I mean.
yeah,
Because essentially he should have been able to kill Shin because Shin was still like fairly slow, but if it wasn't for Shin learning moves from Kyoukai, like it would have been over.
I
So it's
can't wait to see Fute versus like Fute versus Kyoukai, Fute versus Moten. Um, yes, more like a speed fight. That would just be great.
that's true. That's true. But Kyoukai would have him. Kyoukai is just too much for that guy. He's not ready. He's not ready.
He wasn't ready.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
He wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready. And yeah, you're right, man. There's the fact that this whole Gaimo speech, I've just got to it now. Like chapter 398, people still following us. It's just like, because Gaimo, I have to admit, he's like Hoken essentially. Like I'd love to see a fight between Hoken and Gaimo because they're both just brute strength essentially. It would just be
Yeah,
like it'd just be impressive.
but one of them has the weight.
Yeah, I don't actually. Ooh, I don't know if because the way Gaimo is essentially is it's a lot different. Like it's not like the way he explains.
Shin said it.
He's got the way, but it's like Rempars. Rempars is the like when they talk about weight. I always think Rempar. I don't think Gaimo. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Apparently he doesn't have
Yeah, but Shin said Shin was like, "Yo, he's just like Renpa. He's the real deal. Like if I fuck around, he's gonna kill me." Like after Shin took that first blow, that's exactly he's like, "Yo, just like Renpa, just like that's what made him hype. That's why he was like, "Yo, where have you been?
Yeah,
Like you got the strength, bro. Where have you been?"
True.
That's
Yeah, Gaimo was top notch.
I'll say okay.
He just doesn't have a purpose.
Oh wait, I'll say this. I'm not gonna spoil. I don't want to spoil anything, but okay. You've seen the conch arc, yeah.
If you don't want to
There's-
spoil, then
Yeah.
don't.
No, there's someone in the arc who essentially might have weight, but it's fake. You know what I'm saying?
Monkey.
Nah, it's not
That's
conch.
fine.
I'm not saying anything else, but
I know what you're talking about.
yeah,
but
yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm not saying I think Gaimo's a lot better, but it's just not on Rampart level. That's how I feel about it anyway. Because I remember just seeing that when Rampart smashed that guy. You saw what happened to like Shin's knees like bled. His knees were like almost like they ripped a hole. Like all his injuries just came back. And he got up
Yeah.
after guy. Yeah, obviously he's a lot stronger since that last arc, which was it was Sanyo, wasn't it? It was Sanyo. So since that Sanyo arc, he got a lot stronger. But still, man, the way Rampart hit him, and he crushed his life. Like he wasn't ready for that. Oh my days!
crushed his life.
Seriously, man, it looked like his bones were gonna break and everything.
Yeah, it definitely was soul shattering.
Yeah, that shit was so shattering. Oh my days! But yeah, that's right. Like now, like
Fake weight. Is that what you said? I don't remember that.
no, I'm not gonna say anything. That's what I'm saying. It's not. Like, I don't want to spoil anything.
Send it to me in the DMs then.
No, I don't want to spoil it for you. That's why I try to be like vague and stuff.
I mean, I'm caught up.
Oh yeah, you are caught up. Yeah, it's just 44. My bad. Yeah, yeah. I'll send you through the DMs. Yeah. But yeah, now we're almost now the last 3 chapters now, and essentially everyone's broken through now. So Rokumi's in there. Ouhon's coming as well. The thing I even forgot. I thought he was gonna make it, but Ouhon's coming, but he's just like slowly coming, and everyone and Gohome is like shocked. Gohome is shocked. This is why I think he's gonna fall soon because he can never fathom these kind of things happening, which is his biggest flaw essentially.
Yeah.
It's like if he got the one thing that I really hated, but he got like because it's true. Kyoukai should have got a head. She should have got someone's head in this arc, but there's only one person that does and that is that jammy guy Shin. Shin is just lucky sometimes. I have to admit the way he got Ryu's head, it was pretty jammy. Like it was so lucky.
I mean, not really,
timing.
because after Oki's man saved him, and yo, we're going to Gohome's tent now too. And then he saw using his instinctual ability, he saw the dust cloud in the distance and chased after it. Caught up with them and was like, "Yo, which one is it?" And then Gohome was quick-witted enough to be like, "It was that dude." Shin, that wasn't luck. Shin was just showing instinctual ability right there.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. That's true. I give you that. That's true. At least because the whole thing of coalition, I definitely showed it the DQ and stuff. So yeah, that's fair. You got me on that point. You got me.
Yeah, just seeing the whole dust cloud and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's an instinctual general, isn't he? Like Shin. So he goes wherever the fire is.
I hate that analogy, but yeah. The fire. Come on.
Why do you not like it? That sounds kind of sick to me. Wherever the fire.
I don't know, because it just makes it seem like they're just looking at a battlefield and randomly spots are just being highlighted with flames. It's like, come on, man. This seems kind of stupid, but
spiritual,
I get
man.
it.
Spiritual flames, man. It's not as like Ace is just appearing from One Piece, just lighting fires. Like here,
no, but I don't know the way the Duke was explaining it kind of didn't seem like that's what he was seeing. Like he would just look at a battle. There go a forest fire. Oh, there go a forest fire. Nope, that's the fire I want. Like that's how it seems.
Oh man, that's true. But
yeah, I get the whole concept. I fucks with it, but just that analogy, just fire itself, like they could have used something else to correlate it to.
Yeah. Oh man, but just to finish off the arc as well, guys. Just like Now again, Gohome's finally realized he's fucked. There's nothing he can do about it. He's got to escape. Essentially, it's think of a really good plan, and they all realize that Toe was essentially he pump faked them. He waited for them to flinch. They all thought he was gonna do something, and they got tricked. He pump faked them. They all jumped up, man. They took the bait.
Please don't pump fake me now.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Oh man.
They got pump faked hard too.
And this
Because
and
Toe
the
literally
funny,
didn't move.
exactly, exactly. Oh man. And the funniest thing as well is like Gohome is like talking like he's gonna fight Kanki. And the one thing I say about Kanki up to this point, especially, this guy's always taking generals' heads, and he's thinking he's gonna fight Kanki. He thought he was on Kanki's level, and he's getting like sucked in by a plan like this. Shameful Gohome. His eyes were bigger than his stomach. This guy, he thought he could handle it, but he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready, man.
That's a fact, though.
Yeah.
That is a fact. Because he said, yeah, I thought I'd be facing off against Conky. And in my head, I was like, Savage, bro, you don't want them problems. Like, what are you talking about?
Exactly. Like,
And then
in my opinion,
the guy had to run from his own.
Yeah, exactly. He had to run from his own camp, like, because the thing about Conky, and like, I'll give U some respect as well, but Conky, he had one of the hardest people to fight in a coalition army, and he still got that general's head. The guy was shooting poison, like fucking up so many people. Killed
Exactly.
killed
Well,
killed Mobu's
technically,
dad.
the old guy, Choto, got the head, but yeah.
Yeah,
it was
you know what I
Conky's
mean?
plan.
Like, yeah, Conky set it up essentially.
He basically gave it to him though. He was like,
Yeah,
yeah, I can take it, but I'll give you the credit so you can die like proudly.
oh man.
Like an old man.
Like, and did you guys think? Because I actually thought that it would be too late when thing jumped when essentially when Kyoukai gets into the camp. I thought it was over for him. I thought his Gahome is done for.
Nah,
This
the
nigga
only
started
reason
pulling tricks out.
the only reason
Tricks
why I
out his
knew
hat.
or thought he would survive was because they kept saying he's the best general Wei has, so he couldn't die in this arc. Like unless this was the arc where we just take over Wei completely, they can't lose their best general.
True.
True. That is quite true. Yeah.
I thought that nigga was
And he
gonna
was
die.
talking, I'll break even. I'll break even with my master next year, then surpass him the year after. And I was like, okay, all right, God, all right, fine. That's pretty good. Like 2 years from now, well, that's not bad. That's not a like a time deficit to where Wade can't rebuild and formulate enough strategies to protect.
Yeah. And it's just like her dancing is just mad crazy. Like she literally slaughtered so many. Like I can't imagine the body count that Kyoukai has. Like her body count must be just disgusting, man. Her like all of them
Oh, yeah.
definitely like all the generals and stuff. But the way Kyoukai does it though, is just so swift. Like they don't even stand a chance really. Oh my days. And then
Like she's just stopping time for herself.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that shit is just like she's just such a beast, man.
Yeah, she's
like she's like, yo, I can slow time down to see insects flapping, and I'm like, what? Like, how does she even like? Her and her sister was just crazy. Well, her friend, because they weren't sisters, right?
Yeah, it was her friend. Yeah, her friend was better than her, wasn't she? Wait, or she was better than her friend? I can't remember.
She was better than the
Yeah,
friend, but the friend had longer breath.
Oh yeah.
Deeper, but her friend couldn't sustain it longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know,
but the
man.
thing I have to give respect because like she gets the head, and I was like, yes, and then she realized, like at least she realized. Oh well, who is it? Is that John? Was it John Sao who died then, or was it someone else? Because the guy looks like Jun Soo.
Say that again.
Like the guy who gets the guy who replaces Gahome. Is it Jun Soo? Because it looks like him a lot.
Give us his name.
Oh, okay.
Father that worked under Goldman.
I thought because the guy looks a lot like John Soo from Gaimo's camp, but probably still alive to be honest.
Yeah, because remember he got left at the battlefield with Gaimon when Shin and them had Oki's man. He was still at that battle, so
Yeah.
it couldn't have been him that was posing as Gahome.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. That's true. But at least the one thing, at least Kyoukai gets credit from getting there first, because essentially the thing that's I've always realized about the whole of Kingdom is whoever gets there first gets the credit. So even though Ouhon will probably and Tao will get some credit, the fact that they got to the encampment first.
Actually, Kyoukai got there last.
No, she got to the camp first though, right? Because she's the one who almost took Gahome's head, but he managed to get away.
No, she got there last because what happened was Ouhon's unit got there, then Roku Omi's unit got there, and because Gahome's headquarters was so preoccupied with them, she had an easier path to get to the HQ. That's why she was telling Garo and them, that's why we slowed down and we took the long way or whatever, because they wanted to be last so that they could get to them. Because the way Ouhon's plan was set up, 3 strike forces at once, 2 would be diversions, while the other one would actually get there. And Kyoukai was the one that got there because she got there last. But she purposely did it. Like at least she said she purposely did it.
Yeah, that's true. That's but I don't know. I think she at least the fact that she purposely did it. That's why I gotta give her some credit at least. But I get your point. It's because that is true. Rukumi and Ouhon set that up. But and for a minute though, I thought Gahome, the way he was talking, even though he escaped, I thought he was gonna go on a counterattack straight away. Like when he's escaping and he sees Ryu. And I was like, shit, this nigga still planning stuff even after all this happens? Like, oh my days.
Yeah, but Gahome knew it was over. Like even though Rayo was like, we should still go and take toe, Gahome was like, like you can see it in his face, like that's not really gonna be smart. We shouldn't.
Yeah.
We should just bite our losses and tell them in the retreat because the way the morale was probably dropping because of the smoke flares that they were seeing, like they didn't want those problems.
Because the thing people don't realize, just because you have a bigger army or something, but morale matters a lot. Like if your men just lose the will to fight, it's done, man. And that smoke was just like it's over.
Yeah,
exactly, man.
And also like known for not being the strongest fighters, like physically, but they're known for just having good engineering, like good weaponry because they have good build. So fighting like upfront battles, like downhill battles, isn't really their forte.
That's true. Like, because he's the one who came out with the I forgot what it's called, but it was like a giant ladder kind of thing. Coalition.
Yeah, the giant war towers, the siege towers, and the giant
siege towers. That's it. Yeah.
Crossbows.
Yeah, exactly. Like he came out with stuff from nowhere, and I just love the fact that on the way like how Gahome and Ryu are just talking, and you just see at the bottom of the screen, like it's exactly chapter 17 on no, it's exactly chapter 400, page 17, and you just see just the tip of the glaive, and you just know some shit's about to go down. You know some shit's about to go down.
Yeah, you just see it shining like
exactly shit shining.
So I can
Oh my days. You just see Shin pop up looking all rugged and shit, and everyone's just shocked. Everyone is just shocked. They don't know what to do.
The only thing that messed me up about that scene was that Shin fell off his horse. Like, wait, why did you fall off your horse?
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I don't know why. I just thought it was alright, but yeah, that makes no sense at all. Oh my days.
Yeah. That's the reason why Gahome got away, because Shin fell off his horse when he bodied Rayo. Rayo.
But I'm happy he didn't even though I'm happy he didn't get him, because I feel like if he had to get someone, it had to be Gaimo, but Gaimo's too big, strong for him anyway. So him getting Gahome this way would kind of suck. Like I'm happy he got Rayo instead. Like, yeah.
Man, I would have been cool with it either way because it just showed that like the battle's not over until it's over, and that instinctual generals can outdo strategic generals in these like on hand like times of need, like when it's like the battle's actually going down. Like no strategist is gonna think to oh yeah, Gahoma is gonna flee his tent and run. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's gonna think that.
Yeah.
So like to use his abilities, even though they're limited right now, like just using his instinctual abilities to that degree and catching a body off of it would have made it was worth it to me. I wouldn't have cared if he killed Gahoma. But he couldn't have killed both of them, so I do see your point.
Yeah.
Like,
Because I feel like
two great general bodies off of that.
yeah, because I don't think he earned it. Like if it was Kyoukai who did it, I'd think she earned the kill. You know what I mean? Like he was putting that work
Yeah,
in, but Kyoukai is the one who's like, you know what I mean? Like she was doing it all this arc, man. In my opinion, anyway.
Yeah, but true. But she also didn't have a really tough opponent. She didn't have a hard fight at all in this battle. Like she was
Yeah,
coasting
that's
through it,
true.
like you know what I'm saying, pretty easily.
Yeah.
The tent and the sneak away. Like Gahome is, I give him that. He was quick. He was quick on his feet.
Yeah, it was quick, boy. And he had no remorse when, like, the funny thing about him, he had no remorse when Ryu died. He was just like, fuck it. Only the strong survive, and that was it. He bounced. And
Basically,
even and he started humble bragging as well. It's like, oh, you needed 1 year to catch up to Ryu's prowess. If I get one more year, I'm gonna be the best. Like I've been up to another level. Like, oh my days. Like this guy I don't know, because it seems that's what super arrogant though. I was like, damn, this nigga better be. He's all this talk, but he almost lost this fight.
True.
Like
That
there's
is
too
so
much.
true. Yeah.
There's too much talking from this guy. Like, that's why, like, I see he's gonna fall soon. Like, the thing I'm surprised about, I don't even know if it'll be Quinn. I think Chu might just be like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Because I think Karen's like she's one of the best. I think top 3 strategists in the whole of the kingdom.
Kari?
Oh my days. Yeah, Karen. Yeah, from for Chu. Because essentially, if it wasn't for her, I mean, if it wasn't for Usan, she would have
Yeah.
she would have won the war already in the coalition war.
Yeah. I'm 100%. And oh yeah, you're caught up, so you know what she's talked about in the recent chapters. That
Yeah, exactly.
she's a beast, man.
Yeah, she is a fucking beast. Like she is a beast, man. That's like, oh my days. Like once we get to, I can't wait to get to like the regular chapters, man. It's gonna be hype. But
oh man,
and we just see the end of this arc is just we just see all of Wei basically running away with a tail between their legs. They got owned. The young guns came through, all rugged, did their thing. Oh my days. And then this is when people start getting more shook. Like you can tell everybody around China was like, God damn, these niggas keep winning. They keep winning.
Yeah.
They're not taking no L's. Oh my days.
Like, what can we do? It's like we teamed up against them and we still lost.
Oh my
nothing.
days.
They lost just as much resources and men as we did winning. Like what is going on, yo?
Exactly, man. Holy shit, man.
I mean, shit, you can basically just end the story right here.
Exactly, man. Oh my god, man. But the next few arcs, I'm just gonna say, like, just to wrap it up, we just have to say I have to give some ratings for people. Like, how would you rate some of the characters in this arc? Like, how do you feel about people like Tou and stuff?
To me, Tou didn't change much from my initial thoughts of him. You know what I'm saying? Back when the Oki arcs and stuff like that. I thought Tou was a beast back then, and I still think Tou is a beast now.
Yeah.
But his faith in the younger generation was a good point. Was a good moment for me.
Yeah.
And I just like the fact that he's forever trolling Rokuomi.
It's true.
Like that to me is hilarious. He's like, yeah, Roku only didn't die in vain. He's like, yo, I'm right here. It's like, good job, Shin and Ouhon. He's like, yo, I helped too. It's like, yeah, I don't care about you. Like, you have nothing to prove to me.
Oh, bro. And the thing that I love about it as well is that Real Kiyomi gets triggered twice as well when he finds out that Ouhon, first of all, defeats Shihaku. Like he defeats Earl Shi, takes out Earl Shi. Rikomi's pissed. Then he finds out that Shin took out Ryu as well. He's like, what? They both took out great generals? Like, he said, nah. And they start laughing at him because they found out he mistaked Gahome for Ryu. No, wait.
Yeah.
Mistake. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, Ryu for Gahome. Nah, that was funny, man. But this was.
I mean, that was an honest mistake. Nobody could have told him any different.
Exactly, especially because he had his helmet off as well. That's the last time we ever people have seen him.
Right. Right. We've never seen him without his helmet before. And Shin's never seen Gahome at all because he wasn't at that part of the battle of the coalition.
Exactly. And now it's the beginning. Like this is, I have to admit, the ending of this chapter is one of my favorite endings. Just what the way Tou starts talking, and he's about to get serious. It says that now Troy is going to be. They're going to make it a movable point so they can weaken down Wei. Like even Rokumi's joining them to weaken down Wei. And now Shin's starting to get a real big picture of what the hell the invasion's all about. They're slowly taking over Wei. And it's gonna be gradual, it's gonna be deep. And then
really quick, can we just talk about the reward ceremony? And how they had to we too early on that?
Which what chapter is that?
The one for Choyu when Shin and Ouhon become 5,000 man commanders.
Oh yeah,
and even though we don't see it.
Oh yeah, they kind of skip over it, a bit,
I mean, what's left?
Yeah, let's talk about
I forgot about it. Like
I think it was good. I think it was great, like especially for Ouhon, because I think Ouhon did so much this arc. He deserved that credit, man. I was just like, you do you, man. You do you.
But there's also the fact that Tou kind of cock blocked him on getting that general position.
Oh yeah, because he couldn't become a general. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah. Oh my day. But I think he's right to do that, though. I think he was right to do that. Because it's like because Tou understands that. He's almost ready, but he's not ready yet. He's bubbling.
Mm-hmm.
He's bubbling. And
He's just breaking through the wall. He's just peeking. Like he's just coming.
It's like it's essentially like I don't think they're ready because they've never. Because once you become a great general, you can raise how many? Not a great general. I mean, just a general. You can raise how many men now? Is it 50,000 and shit?
Something like that. Yeah, up to 50,000.
And I think, to be honest, nobody is ready for that out of the younger generation. None of them. It's that's way too many men to take control of. And I think Tou's right to do that. Definitely.
I don't know. I think he was right to do it. It just amazed me that Ouhon was even up for consideration. Because if you think about it, it being his plan showed that he was capable of leading, hundreds of thousands of men, tens of thousands of men to victory.
Yeah.
But so I kind of thought, but I get the experience there. When Mobile was like, "Yo, make me a great general," and Oki was like, "Nah, you need 100 more battles before you're ready for that." I get it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. It's just timing. It's timing as well. People can impress you, but when it comes to for people who are caught up, essentially, imagine if Ouhon was a general now, he wouldn't be ready for it. In my opinion, he would not be ready for what's happening in this arc, the one that's currently ongoing right now. That's the type of things I think that's what's told.
I mean, I think he would be.
I don't know, man.
He would be more ready than Heki would be. Heki punk ass. I hate Heki.
Oh, God, it's everyone. Heki's the everyman, man.
The everyman. Oh, here we go.
No, he's not like
Nah,
okay. Because Shin's just special, and Kyoukai and Ten, they're all special. But Keki's like just the average dude, just trying to become a general, innit? Like you gotta have that guy.
Yeah, but I'm saying like Ouhon is a better commander than Heki, and if Heki is a general with 8,000 men, mind you, that's the same number.
As
I'm
Shin,
pretty
yeah,
sure
yeah.
Ouhon could have been a general too.
But I don't. Yeah, I get that point. But I think there's some. They're gonna hopefully in the arc we're in. I'm trying to work around not spoil anything. They're gonna show because I'm sure they're gonna show something that Heki has that he learned that these guys haven't learned yet. I reckon. That's
I
just my
hope.
opinion. Yeah, I hope so because
Yeah.
they got to give Heki a bit more shine. Like he's not even though it was obviously about Shin, Ouhon, and all the other generals and stuff. But Heki's got to get a bit of shine, you know.
He
Yeah,
could do the same thing he always does, and it wouldn't change or nothing.
you really don't like Heki, bro. I can tell you
Just
just like
add somebody. He don't even fight. He'll just appear on next to them, and him appearing is like, oh, reinforcements came. Nah, come on.
That's his plot, you know.
Like Christ doing that.
oh my days. What are you saying? 44?
That's his role in the plot. You know, just reinforcements.
Nah, man. Hey, remember he's the one who taught Shin how to use the sword properly, basically. So remember that. I still remember that from the first arc. But anyway, man. Just to finish the chapter off, man. This is like I have to admit, there's some great speeches in Kingdom, but this is the one that was like it was just psycho. Like I loved how Tou was talking. It's just like now the time has come to break that balance.
Yeah, Tou has ambition.
To destroy kingdoms.
Finally, kingdoms will perish. I was like, yo, kingdoms are gonna start perishing. Shit. Oh my days. And the way he's so like his, you
Yeah, I
know
didn't
how
think
Toes
Soul
is.
would talk like that.
The way his face was so trolly as well. Like he's still got no emotion, but his eyes are like shit's
No,
gonna be
this man has
burning, bro.
ambitions. You can, yeah,
You can tell.
tell
And like
he's-
everyone's reactions, like free Rakomi's like getting a boner. Shin is shocked, and the other niggas just like what? Oh my days! But yeah, man. Like just to wrap it up, guys. Like, what would you rate this arc, guys? If you have one out, I mean, yeah, out of 10.
1 out of 10. I would rate this arc a solid 8. A solid 8, 8.5.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good point. What about you guys?
Because honestly,
Sorry, Twilight. Keep going.
yeah, the only thing that would have made it perfect is if we would have got to see more of Toe and like more of the other battlefields aside from the 3. You know what I'm saying? The attack squads.
Yeah.
Going on in the other areas that to me would have made it perfect, but we didn't get enough Toe in the rest of them, so solid 8.
Yeah, true. That's true. What about everyone else, guys? What do you guys think?
yeah,
44?
I was giving it an 8 too.
I say 8.75.
Yes. Okay, cool, man.
I hate you, Steve. I hate you so much for that.
Why?
8.75.
8.7.
75.
Son.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. Like,
from
yeah,
from an action
sorry.
standpoint, I thought it was awesome. The strategy was on point, and it also there was also some sort of emotional investment with Earl She and everything with his backstory, and knowing that Ouhon and Shin were trying to live up to not only Tou, who was on the battlefield with them, but Osen, who wasn't too far away. They were trying to prove that they actually didn't need his assistance.
Yeah, exactly.
So, all things considered, I feel like 8.75 is a good score. Right?
Yeah.
I like to be as accurate as possible.
I see.
Yeah.
Got to get it down to the last tenths of a point.
Right. I started to say like 8.72.
I hate you so much.
8.7.
8.7. Yeah, that's a good rating, man.
Solid rating, man. Solid.
But yeah, I think that about wraps up the chapter or the arc, right?
I mean,
Unless you guys want to talk about what happened, like in between this, the Wave Fire arc and the State of Eye.
not me, but I don't know about anyone else.
All right.
Is Nikki even still here?
Wait. Nikki?
I think Nikki died.
Where you been, man, Chris?
I fucking been busy losing my shit. It's fine. Going crazy happens.
Going crazy?
Yep.
Your voice.
I think Nikki left.
Nice.
He's back.
Sorry about that,
He had
guys.
to rejoin.
I had some technical difficulties. All right, my phone's about to die, so I just want to. Wait, sorry, yeah, the echo's gone now. But yeah, my phone's about to die, but appreciate Toile for coming through, man. It was a great discussion.
Yeah.
Thanks
Thanks
for
a
having me.
lot, man. Thanks a lot. And yeah, we are gonna. I think you mentioned the State of Eye. Sorry, I just called the end of what you're saying. So
Yeah, I was asking because they went silent for a minute. I was asking if you guys wanted to talk about what happens in between the Wave Fire arc and the State of Eye.
I think what or was that just basically what the rewards and stuff, or
That and Ouhon and Rokuomi going down to Chu, like they split off from Toe and them, and then
oh
Shin has to attach himself to Rokoku for the defense of Choyu.
oh okay. Now I think we'll start because it's gone. The stream's gone for quite a long time, so we can start that like next case next just before we do the State of Eye arc, basically. So next stream.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like
Oh yeah. Next stream. When's that gonna be?
Tomorrow, I think.
we're trying to organize the State of Eye arc tomorrow. So Twale, if you're not busy, man, definitely come through so you can just like keep it rolling with the Kingdom greatness.
Cool. It's like as long as you guys are streaming before 10, 'cause that's when I got work. I'm done.
10
Oh,
p.m.
Yeah, 10 p.m.
Yeah, 10 p.m.
Yeah, okay. I was like 10 a.m.
Yeah, most stuff that's gonna happen. Yeah, especially like it's not even 10 p.m. there yet, is it?
No,
It's
it's
almost.
9:30 now. So this time, like this
Yeah,
time
exactly.
tomorrow, will be perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Yeah. Well, I think we'll definitely try and sort it out. But I've got to work tomorrow, guys. Actually, no, wait. Let's just sort this out in the after stream. So yeah, this is too many talking about our business out here. But yeah, man. Just thanks for everyone that kept watching and like listening to the Kingdom stream. Like, if you don't know about Kingdom yet, read it now. The
If you
shit
don't know
is
about
hype.
Kingdom, what are you doing here?
Yeah, exactly. I'm telling you, read it now. The shit is hype. The anime is not all that, but read the manga. It's like it will be top 2 manga in the next 5 years, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
What happens if it's not?
Then
Then something's wrong with the world.
yeah, exactly. I have to say that there's something wrong with the world, man. That's because look, if you think about it this way, right? Most mangas have at least a decent anime. This anime is terrible, and it's still like I heard it last time. I heard it was in like top 5 for sales or something.
Currently, this year, and as far as like half year sales, it's number 3.
Ooh, shit. I'm telling you, it's great, and it's like the greatest manga that not a lot of people have heard about. Shit, man. All
If
I'm
I'm not
saying is,
mistaken, it's like One Piece, Boku no Hero, then Kingdom.
yeah.
Cool.
Oh my days, but yeah, man. But once again, I want to say thanks to Twale. Have you got like anything to like basically got a channel, anything you want people to check out, or?
Not right now, but I will be starting one soon.
Oh, okay, sick, man. But yeah, thanks for Twilight for coming through. Thanks for Durston came through as well. Thanks a lot for coming through, man. And Our Haven, thanks for everyone's introductions. You guys were a bit quiet. 44 wasn't so much, but Stebo and DGK disappeared into Jaya. They
All I
came
know is
back.
at least
But
I showed up, right? AKA
true,
Dan.
true. Monkey D, fuck you, man. Where are you,
Yeah.
bro? Where are you?
Sleeping. That's where.
Yeah. And Stebo, you ready? We're gonna take this home,
That's what I'm
Stebo.
here.
Let's take it. Let's do it.
Stebo,
Steve.
we're about to bounce, Stebo, man. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna hopefully do the State of I arc tomorrow, so keep a watch on this and join the Discord as well. And yeah, man, Our Haven. This is what we do. So, Stebo, are you around, Stebo? Like,
I think he died.
all right, I need someone to help me with the outro, bro. Come on,
I believe in Twilight. Special
Oh,
guest.
wait. Oh, okay.
Twale.
All right,
Oli,
how does how does the outro go?
it just all you say is Our Haven in like just the enthusiastic voice, basically.
Outer Haven.
Disassemble! Dun,
British.
dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Thanks for watching.